this on. Hello, 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 people. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. How y'all doing in the comment section over there? What's going on? Listen, the beard is great. I don't know what tonight. I don't know if it's, it is. I have not dyed the beard in over a month plus. It's given 10 different colors over here. How y'all doing tonight? What's going on? Let me know. Where are you all watching from? Let me know. I want to know, where are you all watching from in the comment section? We are on YouTube. We're on YouTube right now. Shout out to the YouTube family over here. Somebody's giving Uncle Lamont. It is. Listen, tonight is going to be a good night. Apparently, listen, Instagram shut down for a little bit. Did y'all have issues with Instagram today? Huh? Did y'all have issues with Instagram? Did y'all, apparently Instagram and Facebook shut down for hours today. Literally hours. What y'all do when Instagram was shut down? What did y'all do? Huh? What did y'all do? I want to know. Somebody said Instagram is better. Better than Instagram, YouTube is. Okay. I don't know who hacked Instagram account today. I don't know. I promise you it was not me. I promise you it was not me, though. All right, so listen, we are going. I remember last year we were on YouTube all the time. We were. And so I didn't know if Instagram was actually going to be working today, and I still wanted to do a show with y'all. So I was like, why don't I just come on to YouTube and do a show, right? Why not? All right, so listen, let's get the show started. If you are single, single, and you want to join, I think I pinned the link to join in the comment section. Let me know if you all can see the link work. Am I screaming? I feel like I'm screaming. I feel like I'm screaming. But listen, let me know if you all see the pin to join in the comment section. If you want to join, if you're watching from Instagram, just come over to the YouTube channel. It's not that hard. The YouTube channel is The Gay Dating Coach on YouTube. Or you can DM me on Instagram, and I'll send you the links so that you can be a guest if you want to be a guest, okay? Yeah. Right. Derek, is there a link? The link. Okay. So I got to be trying to double check because apparently y'all people were like, where is the link to join? And I'm like, I thought I put it there. I thought it was there. I thought it should be there. It should be there. All right, so let's get the show started. I think AJ is in the queue. AJ, smile at me and wave at me if you are trying to join. I just wanted to make sure you were there. Okay, perfect. So listen, we're going to get the show started. This is a singles show. So if you're single, you're looking for love, come on with some good energy, some good lighting. I'll ask you some questions. I'll get the guys, the gals to flirt with you. You can be any age, any race. You can live anywhere you want. It's for anybody in the LGBTQ plus community. And we welcome allies as well, okay? Just come on with some good energy. We don't take the videos down because it's a dating show. All right. So let's get the show started. I see AJ and then I see Nigel in the queue. I'm going to bring AJ on first and then Nigel, I got you. I see you. Smile at me, Nigel. I see you. Okay. I got you right after AJ. All right. Let's see. All right. All right. Hello. Hello.
How are you
doing tonight?
Oh, today was arm day at the gym.
It was arm day at the gym.
Yes.
Let's see the arm day, AJ. Let's see what are the arms given over there.
They did their job.
How much are you lifting? How much you lifting?
It was 160 pounds with cable curl, and then my triceps was 205.
Oh wow! Oh, okay, so you kind of muscular built over there.
Anybody that looks at my YouTube and my Instagram knows that I work out and I have a good body.
Okay, okay. Now listen, the light in behind you is making you look a little dark. Yeah, you can turn it off. I think it can go off. Yeah, that one behind you, that floor. Yeah, perfect.
Sorry, it's like 9 o'clock here, so I'm almost ready for bed.
Wait, where do you live?
Columbus, Ohio.
Okay, so you're still on Eastern Standard Time.
Yep. So right now it is 9. What is that? 12.
Okay. Now, AJ, what's your Instagram handle? Because I want to make sure I put it here so people can follow you.
It's AJ S. Lamont.
AJ S. Lamont?
EST. AJ EST. LE. MONDE. It's French. Just think French. Just think French.
Okay. Let me know if that is correct right there. Let's see. Is that correct?
Where did you? AJ instead of AK.
Oh, okay.
A is in Johnston.
All right. That way, I want people to be able to follow you on Instagram and send you messages. Okay.
There we go.
Okay, perfect. Now, here's the most important question that people want to know before we even get started, AJ. Are you single?
Yes.
You are single. Okay.
Big time. So I got a divorce, what was that, in June of 2021?
2021. Okay, how long were you married, AJ?
Well, we were together for 12 and a half years.
Together for 12 and a half years, legally married
since 2015.
Okay, so for some time until 2021, so about 3 years, divorced, separated. Like, so people usually want to know, like, what have you learned from being married? Like, what's different? What do you know about yourself now?
So what I learned from being married, you have to pick your partner very well. That's what I've learned.
Okay.
Don was a sweet guy, really a nice guy. When I first met him, he was 21, just out of the Marine Corps, just came back from Iraq. I had just moved to Wisconsin. We met like the first day I moved to Wisconsin. And he pointed me out to his friends and he's like, that is my guy. And I didn't even see him. He just pointed me out. So he found me online like a couple weeks later and he's like, oh my God, you're here. And I'm like, okay.
Like, yes, I am.
He's like, I met you, or he didn't even tell me he met me the first night or saw me. He just said, hey, you know, I think you're really attractive. And I'm like, according to your profile, you're 19 years old. And he says, no, I'm 21. I'm 21. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. But he was 21. He turned 22 within 2 months of us starting to date.
Okay, but 12 years of marriage. Congratulations on that. That's a long time.
I had a relationship when I went to college that lasted till I was 30, almost 31. Like within weeks of me turning 31, that was 11 and a half years.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I pretty much live in relationships. And then get this is the fun part. I sat down one day and I said, what is it about my exes that's the common denominator, right? There can't just be me. There has to be something else.
Mm-hmm.
They were all military of some variety, Navy, Army, Marines,
Mm-hmm.
Catholic.
Mm-hmm.
And I just sat there like, how does this work?
So you like the military Catholic guys? Were they any particular race, any age?
Yeah, the problem was like my first boyfriend was a year older than me,
Mm-hmm.
11 and a half years. My second boyfriend was 3 years younger than me, and we were together for like 2 years. And then Don was like 17 years younger than me, and we were together for 12 and a half years. So for me, it's like a toss up. I don't really care.
Age range all over the place. What about race, AJ?
Most of them have been Caucasian.
Okay. So we see the theme here. We see the theme. Okay, you like a military Catholic white man.
I'm so horrible.
But that hasn't lasted for you, so we're gonna try something new, AJ.
There we go. That's what we need.
All right. Perfect. So this is a dating show. I'm going to ask you some questions to get to know you. Perfect. People who are watching, if they have questions, they'll put it in the chat as well. If they want to come on and ask you questions, they're going to click the link that's in the chat and come on and ask you a question or shoot their shot with you. Okay.
Sounds great.
All right. Perfect. So AJ, you said you are in Ohio. What part of Ohio?
Right outside of Columbus.
Okay.
So
now, are you from there?
I'm sorry?
Are you from there?
No, oh God. This is my 7th state. I started off in Michigan.
Uh-huh.
I grew up in mid-Michigan, moved to Detroit. I was in Detroit for 15 years. I've lived in Rhode Island, Michigan, Wisconsin. I can actually say Wisconsin correctly. Virginia, Indiana, Kentucky, and now Ohio.
Oh, yeah. So you've been all over the place. Yes, all over the place. Okay.
With my job, I tend to like move around a bit because I'm in quality control and manufacturing. And so we tend to get either burnt through or, positions come and then you fix stuff and then they kind of fade away. So for me.
How long have you been in Ohio?
Almost a year.
Okay. So about a year. Okay. So are you staying there? Are you moving again, AJ? What's going on? Who knows? We'll see if
My current job. This is fun. I am a consultant for a company that manufactures drainage systems. Mm-hmm. Like when you drive by a new subdivision being built and they have all those big plastic tubes that they bury, that would be my company.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, I work for a vice president. So when I go to my staff meetings, everybody in the room except for me is a director or above.
Okay, so you're making money over here. That's what you're saying, AJ.
I make decent money, and I have the ears of people that I don't even understand why they listen to me. Okay, but I know what I'm doing.
Okay. Listen, they're asking questions already. Apparently, they're like, Lamont, shut up and ask this man some questions. So I am not going to shut up, but I'm going to ask you some questions so they can get to know you. Okay. So Perfect. You're in Ohio. How old are you, AJ?
Ooh, I'm 55.
55. Okay. Why do you say ooh?
I look really good for 55, by the way.
There you go. Yes, there you go. They're agreeing.
This is 25 years of going to the gym and eating sort of correctly.
Okay.
We're just going to go to
the gym and eat correctly, and you will age appropriately, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, how tall are you and about how much do you weigh?
Ooh, I'm 5'9", and I weigh just under 190.
190. Okay.
My goal. I'm sorry.
You said your goal is what?
175, but I haven't reached that.
190 to 175. How are you going to get there? Like outside of doing Ozempic, what are you going to do to get there?
No, we don't do Ozempic. I need to watch my diet. The place I work, they bring in food all the time and like dump it in front of you, and it's like I just ate lunch. Here's sandwiches. You're like, okay.
You're like, no.
I gotta like get my like motivation to not eat.
So if you reduce how much you eat, you can reach your goal of 175. It'll work.
Yeah, like 3 months ago, I was 176.
Okay. Well, they're saying you look great. They would have never guessed 55. Okay,
Nope.
never guessed 55.
Thank you, guys.
Okay. Now, what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Virgo.
Virgo. Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
so, sorry. Everything is Libra rising, which means you look at Virgo, and then you look at Libra, and I'm like this. So I'm mostly Virgo, but there's a lot of Libra in my system.
What? Tell me about those qualities. What are those that you embody?
Very anal retentive and like things very compartmentalized, which I can do. But Libras are a lot more go with the flow kind of people. They're very, very like out there. Okay. So I tend to have both of those going on. So if you ever heard of Myers-Briggs?
Yes.
INFJ.
INFJ. Okay, so listen, there's some people who live by it. They live by that.
Yeah, I'm the counselor. I can sit there and tell you how to manage your life, which is what I do now. I instruct this company on how to manage risk management.
So wait, what do you do for your job day to day? What is it?
So I work, like I said, I work at a company. I help managers, plant managers, and engineering to understand what risks are in the system and how to mitigate them, how to make sure that we're not shipping out bad product.
So definitely more like risk management over there.
Yep, more like sitting there going, how can we screw this up and how can I make sure we don't do that?
Okay.
Especially up front when it's like cheap to do instead of like after you've made $3 million worth of product and tried to ship it.
Okay. We love hearing that. Yeah. So now, gays love to hear what type of job you do, but they also want to know sexually, are you team top, bottom, verse, side? Like, how do you get that?
Verse side.
You're a verse side?
Yeah, so I tend to be more side, but I can be verse.
You can be. Okay. Well, we're going to do the gay math, AJ. You heard of the gay math? It's literally like in the last 12 months, what percentage did you top? What percentage did you bottom?
Like 75% top.
Okay.
Guys, I tell you what, the guys that are attracted to me tend to think I'm a top.
Okay.
I give off very I'm in charge energy.
So you're giving top energy over there, AJ.
Yes.
Like, yes.
You're just gonna go with, oh God, yes. So here's a funny story, and I'll be really quick. I was at the bar this past weekend, and I go to the same bar every weekend. It's called AWOL, and it's like the best bar in Columbus, if anybody's ever been to Columbus. And all the bartenders have been talking about me because I can literally walk up and talk to anybody I want to.
Anyone.
Which really weirds me out. Well, I come from, so my family is notorious for being the people that will just walk up and talk to anybody. We don't care what your title is, what you look like, how you're acting. We will just walk up and start talking.
So you can talk to a stranger.
I don't know a stranger.
Exactly. Okay. Listen.
For an introvert, it's really fun because I don't like to do that, but I can like really get out there and like energize people, and it's interesting how that works.
Okay. So you said 70% more top, 25% more bottom, but you prefer the side. Okay. And then you said you work in risk management. Tell us your Instagram handle one more time and spell it for the people verbally so that they can actually hear it.
It's AJESTLEMONDE.
All right, you all. This is AJ. AJ lives in Columbus, Ohio. He is 55, 5'9", 190 pounds, but he's going for 175. That's his goal. He is a Virgo, team versatile side. He works in risk management. If you all have questions for him, go ahead, use the chat. I will go ahead and look at those and ask those at those times. But if you want to come on and ask him a question, you know what to do. Click on the link and wave at me, and I will bring you on if you want to ask him a question. Okay. Let's see. Now, I know you said you've been married before, couple long-term relationships. Do you want to get married again?
Yes.
Okay. Now, the guy you married, AJ, I got a question before we go into this. The next guy you get married, does he have to be Catholic, in the military, or a white guy?
No, he just has to be. I'm looking for emotionally available, intelligent, cute, and just has his stuff together.
Okay.
Because it's kind of nice so I have done like 3.5 years of like therapy and getting in touch with myself and understanding where I'm going in life. And I now know things I didn't know before. And I would really like somebody that actually knew this stuff, or at least wanted to like try to figure it out. And then try to work with me to progress further. Because nobody wants to end up with a guy who says, I don't know how to do finances, so you're going to have to do them. I can't cook. You just list it off. And if he likes ethnic cuisine, more power to him, because I love that.
How would you describe ethnic cuisine?
Oh my God. So I come from Detroit, which we have a lot of Lebanese. A lot of Lebanese in Detroit. So Lebanese food is amazing. So think shish kebabs, hummus. Everybody's had shish kebabs and hummus. At least I would think so.
I have. I don't know if everybody else, if they have or not, though. But yeah.
But you can go to Kroger or wherever grocery stores and they have hummus. So it's usually pretty common. Thai, Indian, Italian. Now Italian, like as in not like you'd go to like Olive Garden, but like real Italian places.
Oh, Olive Garden. Okay.
Olive Garden's not bad. It's not horrible, but it's not like, going someplace where it's like Nana is in the back room making pasta herself.
Now, what is your ethnicity, AJ?
Ooh, so my dad's side, we're Britain, which means we're English, but we're from the part of England where the people were part of they're not Anglo-Saxon. They're the part
they're not Anglo-Saxon.
Not Anglo-Saxon. So Anglo-Saxons are on the east and the south. And if you're on the west side, you're Britain, as in the Roman Britons, Scottish, Irish. And then my mom's side is just a hodgepodge of everything. She had some really interesting ancestors. So I have a lot of like German Dutch, which came over from Germany, or they're Pennsylvania Dutch, I'm sorry, come over from Germany, and they took Deutsch and turned it into Dutch. I actually have Dutch from New Amsterdam and a lot of Puritans. So I have like this weird cacophony of bizarro Protestants that came over to escape Europe and then tried to turn this country into a theocracy. So
okay. It's a mix of everything over there. Okay. But it's okay.
You can see the red.
I can see the red, but it seems like they all came from the Caucasus Mountains, right?
Yes, they're all Caucasian.
Yes. Okay.
I do have some Greek and Italian, which people go like this as far as they're not like classic pasty white. So
that's
you
fine.
think I got a tan? You think I can
everybody? Everybody. Yeah. Okay. The comment section, y'all are crazy. Now,
oh no, I'm crazy too, so it's all good.
Tell me, what's a good age range that you'll date, AJ? What's the youngest? What's the oldest?
Generally, it has. Oh my God! So I've dealt with people that are like in their 20s. That can be a nightmare. If you're mature but can act like a kid at the same time, that's my age range. I go out on Saturday nights till like 2 a.m. and dance. And I'm 55. I am young at heart. I've met guys that are like in their early 20s that act like they're in their 40s. And if you just have that range of maturity age doesn't matter.
Okay.
Like
What's the oldest you'll go though? Like, do you have a
well,
cutoff for age? No.
like I said, if you're going to be able to go out with me when I want to go out on a Saturday night and stay out till 2 in the morning, what does it matter?
Okay.
And if we can go hiking for like 12 miles and then come home and like whine about how much our feet hurt, so then we rub them together, that's fine. I'm not like, so the age range is actually in their head.
Okay. So
Not
pretty open to age range. Okay.
yeah.
Now, do you want to have children, or do you currently have any children?
No kids. No kids.
No
I
kids.
say this because at 55,
Mhm.
if I were, let's pretend for a second like I met somebody tomorrow and we
Mhm.
decided to adopt and we adopted a baby.
Mhm.
I'm going to be like, what, 70?
Yeah. Well, you can adopt a teenager or like a
Yes,
10-year-old.
yeah, if I was going to adopt somebody, I would want to adopt somebody that's almost going to age out of the system.
Okay. Okay.
That would be perfect, because then you're like, okay, kid, I got you. You're going to have insurance till you're 26. You're going to be okay. We're going to make sure you get through college. You're going to have a place to go on weekends and holidays and this, that, and the other thing. But for me to adopt a baby at this age, I'm like, that would be no, because I want to actually, if I was to have a kid, if there was a kid in my life, I want somebody that I could like be energetic around. And I'm afraid that very shortly, like 10 years, I'm not going to be as energetic as I am now.
You're not gonna be able to pick the baby up. So no. Okay. So no babies. No babies. Now, would you date a guy who has children?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that would not be an issue.
Okay.
I
What
in-
about location? Does the guy have to live in Ohio, or are you open to other cities and states?
I'm open.
Mhm.
I mean, it's not like I haven't like lived all over the country. I have not lived out west or down south.
Mhm.
I'm not sure I could live down south just because of I'm very much a northerner. Very like my idea of how people operate around each other is very polite and very accepting.
Oh, you would do great in Atlanta then.
In Atlanta, yes.
Not in outside of Atlanta, but
There.
in Atlanta. That's probably
In Atlanta, or like Charlotte,
yes. Yeah.
or yeah. But my struggle is I live in a state that is got blue dots in it and a lot of red, and these red people are insane, and they talk about small government, and the next thing they say is we're gonna like make it so transgender children can't go to the bathroom, and you're like, what the hell? So I'm trying to stay in a place where I at least feel comfortable.
Okay. That answers the question people were asking, who did you vote for? So you answered that one already.
Oh, downstairs, I have my Kamala hat. I wore that to the bar every weekend. I just flip it on backwards and talk to people, and they're like, what's your hat? And I turn around, and they're like, that's a cool hat. Yes, I'm very much a Democrat.
There's a guy named Scott saying you are very handsome, and definitely his type.
Hey, Scott.
Scott, you should slide in his DM. I think they're open. Let's see.
My Instagram is open. Most people that I'm not following will go into my what do they call that? It's like
it's like the spam box. Yeah.
But I go through that and look at who I'm looking at, what I'm looking at before I delete it. So
yes. Okay. Now, what about like body type? What do you prefer, AJ? What do you like?
So if you looked at my exes, most of them are like average, very average. I'm not looking for a bodybuilder, although I'm not opposed. I don't go usually for guys that are like more than like 40 pounds overweight.
So if average, athletic, no more than 40 pounds overweight. Okay. What about like?
So like, hey, do you want to train me? And then I'd be like, okay.
Yeah. Okay. What about race or ethnicity? What do you prefer?
I'm pretty open at the moment. Okay.
Pretty open. But I think you did say primarily you have been in a relationship with white guys, right?
So there's been a couple guys that were Hispanic. I live in the Midwest, so you know
Mhm.
the population is rather skewed in one direction.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. Now, what about like relationship type? Do you like more like monogamy, open relationships, agreements, poly? What do you like?
Monogamy.
Okay, monogamy.
Monogamy.
And
Yeah.
and how do you define monogamy?
Oh, this is an easy one because I understand this one. If I'm in a relationship with somebody, we're not talking to other people
Mhm,
as far as being, you know, like, hey, you know, how you doing, kind of thing.
mhm.
And we're talking all the time. So there is a chance where you go, you know what, that guy's really hot. And actually, all my exes, we would point out guys to each other. He's really hot. You know, he's really hot.
Mhm,
But it was one of those things where it was like, it's okay to like look at people. It's okay to
mhm.
like talk about that guy being good looking. There's a whole different story to cross that line of like, hey, I'm going to go talk to him. And it's like, well, what are you going to say when you go talk to
Okay, that does
him?
make sense. So it's just the two of you all, right?
Yeah, we have friends. We have our own friends. I'm good with all of that. It's just, I need to know that I'm not like being played.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense. It looks like my video is doing something weird, but
Ah,
I can still hear you and everything.
okay.
It's just like a little
Lapse. Yeah.
I don't know. Hopefully it'll get fixed in a second. Let me try one thing real quick and
Mhm.
see if this helps. Let's see. Um hmm. I'm gonna try something. Don't go
Oh,
anywhere, okay?
oh, no, that actually, you look good.
Is it better? Okay, there we go.
Yes.
There we go. I tried something. It did. Okay, there we go.
That's right.
All right. So if y'all have questions for AJ, use the question function. I see like 7 questions that I'm going to ask him rapid, fast, so you can answer these. Okay, AJ?
Okay.
All right. So let's see. Someone says, does your next partner have to be military as well?
No, no,
Nope.
nope.
Okay.
Does not. I've been through a lot of those.
All right. Favorite hobby outside of work?
Ooh, so hiking is one of
Mhm,
my favorite, as well as so my Instagram, I make a lot of uh, videos,
mhm.
and it's about me talking about my life and whatnot, and that actually helps me out a lot getting things processed because I need to talk through what I'm thinking.
Mhm.
So that's one of my hobbies, as well as like weightlifting.
Okay. Okay. Let's see what else we got. We got let's see, let's see. Somebody said, what is a side? You have to educate some of the people, AJ.
Oh, so you have tops that like to insert, you have bottoms that like to be inserted into, and sides are the people that are like, okay, I have hands and I have a mouth and I have other things that I can do to make you happy as well. It's not always like, hey, we have to like, you know, have, you know, traditional heteronormative
Penetration.
kind of sex.
Yes. Great way to describe it. Great way. Let's see. What else? Let's see. Nigel, who's up next, wants to know how would your exes describe you?
Oh shit. My ex Aaron loved me.
Mhm.
Our separation. That was the guy that I was only with for a couple years. Our separation was more like, "Are you happy? No. Are you happy? No." So he thinks of me as like this nice guy that helped him out get through college,
Mhm.
and then he went his own way. My
Okay.
first ex still carries a torch for me, and he drives me nuts. So, oh
Now,
no, I
is
had
the
to like
door closed? Is your exit, still want you? Or would you get back with him?
I actually had to call people to come rescue me because he was getting rather violent on our like last day that I lived in the house with him.
Oh,
So
yeah.
yeah, it was not pleasant. I had people come over. Keith is this like 6'4", like Viking looking guy, and he basically just grabbed him by the shoulders, picked him up, put him against the wall, and said, "You're going to behave, right?" And yeah, so then I moved out and then I started going to the gym. So there's a little bit of like trauma response to why I go to the gym.
Listen, it's
My ex
the military guys. It's the military guys. It's
oh,
you
he
know.
was in the Navy, so it wasn't like, yeah. The one that was in the Marines that you would expect to be physically violent, no, he was pretty cool. But
Okay.
the last I talked to him, I said, I'm really sorry how things ended. And he's like, oh no, you did a great job. You were really, really nice, really helpful. You were always there. You always took care of everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, going from 21 to 33, all of a sudden he finds himself saying, I want other things. And it's like, yeah, I'm not into you getting other things. So.
Okay. Okay. We got 2 more questions. Let's see. Are you open to long distance? And what is your preferred age range again?
Oh, okay. Long distance. It depends. I had a guy that was trying to date me who was stationed in Riyadh, and that was not going to work because he wasn't going to be back in the States for another 2 years. And I was never going to meet him until 2 years from now. So I'm like, yeah, no, that wouldn't work. If it was somebody that lived like continental US, would probably be best.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Just from the point of view of like trying to manage flights and whatnot.
Okay.
So I'm not married to the Midwest. I could move if I needed to. And with my job, I mean, as long as there's manufacturing, I'm good.
Okay. Okay. There's another question. Someone said, have you ever been in an open relationship?
My first boyfriend and I had like our last year together, we tried to open it up. And I tend to be that guy that takes a while to warm up to people, and I take my time in getting to know them. And he, of course, is not that person. So he was like having a lot of fun, and I was sitting there going, well, this is great. Needless to say,
what do you mean? Like he was like having outside sex and you were not?
Yeah. So interesting enough, we were in a fraternity together.
Mm-hmm.
After we broke up, he used our fraternity as his harem.
Oh, Lord, today.
Yeah. So here he is, this 30, 40-year-old guy hooking up with guys that are like 20, 21, 22 from our fraternity.
And yeah, so it sounds like you were just kind of accommodating him.
Well, I was trying to figure out what I was looking for. And I knew that what I was in wasn't what I wanted. And it took me about a year to figure out, okay, it isn't that I want to meet other people. It's that I want to meet other people and not be in this relationship.
Okay. We got one more question for you. I know it's, let's see, one more. Someone said, describe your ideal first date.
I saw that. So I actually went on the coolest, I've had 2 cool dates. One, I met this guy, wrong person, but great date. We went to this French bistro that's in downtown Cincinnati. We were going to do brunch. So we went in there and we had pain chocolat and we had coffee, and it's like French press coffee. It was amazing. And we had this conversation about how this little place in Cincinnati looked just like a bistro in Paris. It was really cool. And we sat there for like an hour and a half just talking, and then we walked through the Finlay farmers market, which is right next door, and just kind of walked around and talked about whatnot. But it was something to do. And then we went to the Cincinnati Art Museum and walked around and talked about art, and we talked about all these artifacts that were in the museum and what they represented as far as the time they were involved in, because I was a history major. And this guy, yeah, his idea of art and my idea of art were like on opposite sides of the planet. I hate modern art. I love anything that looks realistic and or primitive. I like things that look like somebody actually took the time to make them, and you can see the brush strokes. He was looking at stuff that like circles and triangles on white, and I'm like, you think that's nice? And he said, oh, it's wonderful. I said, what does it represent to you? Well, it just looks nice. And I'm like, that's not art.
So that was not an ideal date for you, though. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Ideal. Like if I had somebody that was the right person, it would have been awesome.
Okay.
That understanding of who the other person is based off of how they react to these things that we're looking at. That was just that part of it I really enjoyed. Like getting to know somebody at that level. Because you're not talking about yourselves. You're talking about something that's outside of you. That was fun. I also had a guy that yeah, there's a long story to it, but we had breakfast. We went for a hike. We went back to my place. We took a nap. We just like rolled up on each other and took a nap for 2 hours, and then we got up and I took him to dinner, and then I dropped him back off where he needed to go.
Are you sure only napping and cuddling was going on, AJ?
That was it. It was the most pure, like just neat thing to do with just this nap, like where we're like rolled up on each other. His head was right next to mine on the pillow, and we just
sounds so sweet, so sweet. AJ, someone else wanted to know: do you wear makeup? Have you ever worn makeup?
No.
No makeup. Okay.
No, this is unfortunately because it's like winter here, and I'm like
different colors. Okay. So listen, we gotta see what you look like head to toe. You gotta stand up, back up, and turn around so we can see what you look like. Okay.
I'm gonna forewarn you. I am in my boxer briefs.
It's fine. It's fine. Give us a little spin. Okay, you all. This is AJ. AJ lives in Columbus, Ohio. He is 55. He is 5'9", 190 pounds. He is a Virgo, team versatile, more side. He works in risk management. He's open to getting married. Children, not so much, unless you're going to adopt an older child. He's open to any age as long as you're mature, but also youthful because, he may want to go out to the club till 2 o'clock in the morning. He doesn't want you to be like, oh, I don't do that. Okay. Open to different cities, but prefers that you live closer to Ohio. Likes guys who are more average, build, athletic, health conscious. You can't be more than 40 pounds overweight. Not a good fit for him. He is open to race, and he's into monogamy. Tell us your Instagram handle one more time so they can send you some messages because this guy named Scotty is looking for you in the comment section. Okay.
It's AJ Estlemonde. AJESTLEMONDE.
All right. Listen, thank you so much for coming on, being our first person on the show tonight. And we're back on the YouTube for a little bit. So great interview. Go on some dates, okay?
Thank you.
All right. See you, AJ.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. What y'all think of AJ? I know y'all like Lamont. The interview was long. Y'all was like, it was long. However, the first person that comes on, I give them enough time. That is the benefit. If you request to come on first, I give you time. Okay. So for some of y'all who wait to like the last minute to join, your interviews are a little bit shorter. So it's a benefit of going first. All right, Nigel, I see you. Kylie, I see you. Stedmund, I also see you in the queue. All right. I want y'all to rank AJ. If you think AJ is dateable, put a 10. If not, put a 1. I'll put things in between. What y'all think? All in the comment section. Whew. Listen, thank you all for some of the people who have been buying stickers on YouTube. I appreciate it. Hello to the Instagram family. I think there's about 158 of you all on Instagram watching, 129 of you all on YouTube that are watching. If you're on YouTube, make sure you click the like button and go ahead and share this as well on your social media. All right, I think AJ is averaging about an 8. About an 8. Okay, Nigel, I'm bringing you on. I feel like I'm screaming, but I'll try to lower my voice. Nigel, how you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How are you? Can you hear me fine?
You sound awesome. You sound great.
Thank you.
Now, Nigel, have you watched the show before?
I've tuned in every now and again. Usually I can't make Wednesday nights because I'm usually busy. But now, thankfully, I'm free that I can like tune in and actually participate. So yeah,
Oh, that's perfect. Perfect. Where are you watching from?
I live in Arizona.
Arizona. Okay. What time is it over there, friend? What time is it there?
It's almost 8.
Okay. So still early.
Yeah,
What part of Arizona do you live in?
Tucson.
Tucson. Okay. One of my friends actually said he was in Tucson, Arizona earlier today. Nice. Okay. Now are you single?
I'm very single.
All right. Are you a shooter?
Huh?
You're like, what? I said, are you a shooter? The name of the show is Shoot Your Shot Wednesday. Are you a shooter?
Oh, yeah.
So you watch the shows afterwards. So then what that makes you a shooter then?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay. You're like, Lamont, what the hell are you talking about? Lord, today. Oh, and Danielle, thank you for telling me to block somebody. I did block that person. There is always a random bot or some ghost account that sends like crazy messages in the
Yeah, you
chat.
gotta watch out for them.
Yeah, so y'all let me know and I'll block people. I got my other phone over here to do it. All right. So you're in Tucson, Arizona. Is that where you're from, Nigel?
I grew up in Florida all my life. I moved to Tucson about 4 years ago just for a job and to get out of Florida. But yeah, other than that, the only place I've lived was Florida.
Okay, nice. Okay. How old are you?
I just turned 30.
Okay, happy.
Mhm.
I feel like it's a birthday that just happened.
It was last Monday, December 2nd.
Happy belated birthday.
Thank
Welcome to
you.
the 30 Club, friend.
I'm excited for it.
So that makes you a Sagittarius.
Yeah. I'm not
Okay.
really an astrology girly, but if you want to judge me by that, then go right ahead, I guess.
We're going to find out. My husband's a Sagittarius. We're going to see if you have some of the same qualities, Nigel. We'll see. Now, what's in the background you got here? Are these like dolls or like toys?
Yeah, a lot of these are like gifts from friends, like little anime figures or plushies. I have like my degrees back there, my diplomas. Most of them are like birthday gifts or graduation gifts. I just put it there so like I remind me of my friends.
Okay. Now, so you like anime? Is that what you like?
Yeah, I love anime, a lot of nerdy stuff, video games, Pokemon, that type of stuff.
Okay. Nice. Now, how tall are you and about how much do you weigh, Nigel?
I'm 5'9", and I've been between 190 and 200 for the past year. But right now, I think I'm sitting close to 200.
Okay, so 190, 200. Okay, and you said you're a Sagittarius.
Yes,
now,
sir.
Sexually, are you more team top, bottom, verse, side? What do you like?
I'm very verse. Yeah.
Very verse?
Yeah, adventurous, open to anything. I don't really restrict myself to any position.
Okay. So if you look back in the last 12 months, would you say it's 50-50 or would it be a different percentage?
I'd say it's probably close to 50-50.
Okay.
Maybe erring on the top side just because most of the guys I meet tend to be bottoms. But I love all of it. It doesn't really matter to me.
Okay. Let's say happy birthday to you in the comment section.
Thank you, Elmo.
All right. So more verse. And what type of work do you do, Nigel?
I'm an engineer.
Okay. What type of engineering?
Systems engineering. And for me, that's just like a lot of coding and writing about code, talking about it. A lot of like problem solving as well.
Okay. Oh, how long have you been doing that?
Let's see. I graduated undergrad in 2017. And then I found my first job a while after that. So maybe 5-6 years.
Okay. Someone
Yeah.
said you play D&D. I don't know what that is.
I've only played D&D once. I have a lot of friends that love it. When I played it my first time, I really liked it. It's like a lot to take in and absorb. And it's a big commitment. But The one time I did play it, I did really like it. And sometimes I watch my friends play it too.
What type of game, video game is that?
It's like D&D is like it's not like a video game. It's like it's like a kind of a tabletop game where people get together and role play different characters. It's very
Is it
like
Dungeons and Dragons?
yes, that's what D&D is.
Thank you. Was Alexander Alexander in the comment section? It's Dungeons and Dragons. Okay. Oh, my bad. I didn't know people. My bad. I
Yeah,
don't play games all the time. Now, ask me about karaoke. I'll do karaoke, but I don't know about games all the time.
yeah, I like karaoke too.
Okay. And I see your Instagram handle is NAUT_NIGEL. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. If y'all have questions for Nigel, use the question function. Well, sorry, Instagram, we don't have a question function. Just go ahead and put it in the comment section or the live chat, and I'll try to star it so that I can ask him questions. But if you want to come on and ask Nigel a question live, or you want to flirt with him live or shoot your shot, click the link and just wave at me in the video and I'll bring you on, okay? This is how we do it on YouTube. Apparently, Instagram was having issues today, so that's why we're over here on YouTube tonight, people. All right. What type of guy are you looking for tonight, Nigel?
Just a guy who's kind and open and adventurous. Yeah, I'm open to whoever wants to put themselves out there, either here or on Instagram.
So kind and adventurous. What are some other qualities that you might want in a guy?
I like a guy who's disciplined, a guy who knows what he wants, is goal oriented, is serious about a relationship, wants to get married. Yeah, somebody who just has his head on straight and just knows what he wants.
Okay. What's the longest relationship you've been in before, Nigel?
Okay, so I've actually never been in a relationship.
Okay. You're 30. That is, you just turned 30. For gay men, that is not a red flag. Okay. Now, if you were a heterosexual man, that would be a red flag. Okay.
Yeah,
but
it's just never been a priority in my life. I didn't really start prioritizing dating since the last couple of years. I've always been like the mindset of like, oh, I just want to settle down in one place in one job, and then maybe I'll do it. But lately, I've just been kind of trying to get away from that mindset and just be open to the possibilities.
Okay. Yeah, so for gay men, 20s, you date, figure out what you want, you focus on your career. When you turn 30, that's when you start being like, let me find love, right?
Yeah.
So that's great. Okay. Let's see. What are some of your good qualities?
A lot of friends tell me I'm kind and adventurous. I'm a good listener. I'm very quiet, but I'm a good listener. I like talking to people. I like being vulnerable with people and open. I'm just a kind. People say I'm smart due to my profession mostly, but yeah.
Okay. So to Aaron, he says, do I have to get back on Instagram to make it on the show? No. If you look at the little toggle at the bottom, just click on the link that is in the chat and you can join. It's that simple. If you're in YouTube already watching, just click on the link that's pinned and you can get in the queue. We got a bunch of people in the queue. You can just get in line. Okay, Aaron? Thanks. Perfect. I know you said back to you, Nigel. I have to pay IT, commercials, all of it at the same time. Now, I know you said you have not been in a long-term relationship before. What's the longest you've dated a guy?
I've never dated a guy continuously either. I've been on lots of dates with different guys since moving to Tucson, but never anybody consistently.
So not consistently. Okay.
Yeah, I recently got rid of all my dating apps as well, and I've just been wanting to focus on meeting people in person, organically and through friends.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, at some point, would you want to get married? Would you want to have children?
I definitely want to get married. Children, not so much. Growing up, I did want a lot of kids because I really like watching the Cosby Show. And I'm an only child, so I've always wanted like a big family. But as I got older, it's just something I haven't been wanting anymore. I'm fine with just focusing on one partner.
Okay. Okay. Now, how's your family feel about like you liking guys?
I didn't come out till I was like 20, in the middle of college, and the only person I really cared about was my mom's opinion, and she's very accepting. Even though we grew up in the church, she's always been like my biggest supporter in everything I do. So I'm very thankful, and I feel very privileged to have a parent like her who's accepting, even though we grew up in the South and in church. She still loves me just the same.
Oh, look, that's awesome. We like that. We love that. Now, what's the age range that you will date? I know you're 30. What's the youngest you'll go? What's the oldest?
Probably youngest, maybe around 24, 25. Oldest, no hard ceiling. I'm thinking maybe like 40, 41, 42.
Okay. Like 24 to 42.
Yeah, but I'm open.
Okay. Now, does the guy you date have to live in Arizona, or are you open to other states?
I've been wanting to move out of Arizona myself. The top places I'm considering are like Seattle or Denver. I was just in Denver this last weekend on a weekend trip that was really fun. But yeah, preferably in a city that I already live in or I'm going to live in. I could see myself staying here about maybe like another year or two. But if I meet somebody here, that'd be great. I'd be open to staying if they're already here.
Okay, so either in Tucson, Seattle, or Denver, you'd be open to dating in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so listen, that's very specific. There are 3 cities that you named.
Yeah.
Like guys to approach you from.
Yeah, I mean, I do love California too. But yeah, it'll just depend on the relationship and the guy, if I'm willing to like move and meet them, or if they want to follow me, or yeah, that would be a lot to figure out.
Okay. They're saying based on the cities that you noted, we already know what type of guy you're looking for.
Are they saying white guys?
We're just saying it is what it is. And that's okay.
I feel like most of the guys I've been attracted to have not been white. I live in a very diverse city. Most of my friends are Black or people of color. I really like brown skinned men, Latinos, Pakistan, Black. It doesn't really matter. Yeah.
So you're pretty open to race. Okay, the cities though weren't given that though. They weren't.
I
Given,
know.
They weren't.
I'm like a very leftist, like nerdy type of guy. So in that scene, you do see a lot of white people.
Okay, it's cool. Okay, now we know where you want to date. What about body type? What do you like?
I try to stay open to body types. I like really big, fit guys. Not necessarily muscular. But those are also fine. Most of the guys I've been attracted to have been kind of bigger or thick or not super skinny, basically. Very much dad bod or bearish type guys.
Okay, so dad bod. Okay, and you said open to race. Now, are you into monogamy, open relationships, agreements, poly? What do you like?
I'm very monogamous. Open relationships have never really appealed to me. Most of my friends are open or poly, and I've had lots of conversations with them. I tried to learn as much about it as I can, but the more I learn about it, the more I just feel comfortable being monogamous.
Someone said, "Are you a chubby chaser? You like big guys?"
No, I would never give myself that label. I just those are guys I think are hot.
Okay. Now, if y'all have questions for Nigel, go ahead and put them in the live chat. I think I got like 5 of them. I'll go and ask them now. But if you have more questions, go ahead and put them there, and we'll see. Let's see. Nigel, they said, no, that's not for that one. Did we learn his position in the boudoir?
Asked and answered.
Team verse, people. Team verse. Team verse. Team verse. Okay. Let's see. What is your favorite song or genre?
Oh my God. So I just said I was in Colorado this last weekend, and the reason I was there is for a concert it's like a smallish band called Johnny Swim. They're one of my favorite bands. They're like a not super popular, like indie folkish pop type band. I love Beyonce. I saw Beyonce twice when she was on tour. I also really love R&B. I guess if you look at my YouTube music, because I use YouTube music, not Spotify. My top artists have been like Beyonce, Mooney Long, lots of R&B. Alan Stone, I really like. I saw him in concert. He's like another folky pop type guy. Yeah, mostly R&B and pop and indie type stuff.
So, have you ever traveled outside of the country, or like, what is your favorite like destination if you were to go somewhere?
I haven't done a lot of traveling in my life. I've been trying to do it more since I've been going to a lot of concerts these past year. I think the furthest I've traveled out of the country was probably Belize.
Okay.
A few years ago. I've been on a couple cruises to Mexico, the Bahamas. Yeah, that's definitely a goal of mine, is travel somewhere internationally next year again.
Okay. Would you date somebody that lives in New York?
Yeah, I love New York. New York sounds really cool. I have a couple of friends that live there. I've been wanting to visit them. I think maybe like the limiting factor with me moving to somewhere, probably like the type of jobs that they would have. Unless I work from home, that's also a possibility. But New York seems great. I've been wanting to visit New York for a while.
Okay. Now, this is a strange question. Someone says, "Do you wash your legs?" Or like basically, you just let the water hit it, or do you use soap to wash the cloth?
I'm definitely team wash your legs, wash every square inch that you have on your skin.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Are you ever in Albuquerque? Lavelle wants to know.
I've never been to Albuquerque. I mean, it's in New Mexico, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I've never been in New Mexico. It's right next door, so I can see myself traveling there sometime.
Okay. What's your love language?
I'm very big on physical touch and quality time when it comes to like receiving. Yeah, I'm a very like touchy-feely type of guy. Like I have to like touch you everywhere all the time. I just like feeling close to people or close to my partner in that way.
Okay. Someone also said, "Can you speak a second language?"
No, not fluently. I mean, I took Spanish in high school, and I've been trying to like get better at it. But it's never something I've been doing consistently. I would never call myself someone who speaks two languages right now.
Okay. JD is reminding people to hit the like button. Thank you, JD, for being a good supporter. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the like button. Yes. Okay. All right, Nigel, we gotta see what you look like from head to toe. You gotta stand up, back up, and turn around.
I'm not wearing any pants. Hold on, let me find some shorts.
Do you have boxers on?
I'm like a briefs kind of guy. Like
not tidy whities, okay?
No, not tidy whities. But there's like different. I like really cool like boxer shorts and briefs. I'm sorry, I wasn't prepared.
So, Stedman, Chase, Charles, I see you in the queue. We got time for you, okay?
Also, if you just want to see pictures of me, you can go to my Instagram.
They will, but give us a spin over there, sir. There you go. And thanks for putting some shorts. All right, y'all. This is Nigel. He lives in Tucson, Arizona. He just turned 30, so we're saying happy birthday to him. He is 5'9". He is 190 pounds. He is a Sagittarius, team versatile. He works as a systems engineer. He is open to getting married. Children, we're not sure about quite yet. He will date between 24 and 42. Location, you either got to live in Tucson, Arizona, Seattle, or Denver. Those are places that he really wants you to live in. He likes guys who are thick, average, dad bods, and he's into monogamy. You tell us your Instagram handle one more time.
It's not Nigel, NAUT_Nigel, NIGEL.
Okay. Listen, go on some dates. Thanks for coming on. Representing for the 30-year-olds, and happy belated birthday to you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Good night.
All right, y'all hit me up in the DMs, okay?
He said, hit him up in the DMs, people. He's not playing any games. All right. No games played. All right. I want you all to go ahead and rank him. If you think he's dateable, put a 10. If not, put a 1. Which I think. Kylie, I got you next. And then Stadman, then Chase, and then Charles. Okay. That's the order we're going to go in. All right. What are y'all ranking him as? 10s, 9s? Dave, a 3? Really? I wouldn't say he's a 3. He's a 30-year-old guy who's, just starting to date. Y'all are so hard on people. So hard. So hard on people. I don't know what. I thought he did a good interview. Didn't y'all think he did a good interview? I thought he did. Let's see. All right, let's keep it going. I think he's averaging about an 8. About an 8 based on you all. I would say it's a solid 8. All right, let's see. Kylie, I'm bringing Kylie on. Hey, Kylie, you got to unmute yourself. Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
Welcome back.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
How's your night going?
Good. Let me fix my camera.
Yes, get it together so that people can see you.
Here we go.
You showing us a little bit of skin over the girl. Pull it up a little bit, just a little bit. Oh my goodness. I don't want anything to fall out over there, okay? I can't. Now, Callie, you were on the show a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah, last month.
Yeah. So did anybody send you any messages? How was your experience?
No one texted me much.
Did Jay, remember Jay was asking you questions? Did he send you a message?
No.
Did you send him a message?
No one hit me up.
Did you send him a message is the question.
No.
Okay, I want you to send him a message. Okay. Well, we're going to do this again. So since you just came on a month ago, I'm just going to ask you some straight questions, okay? Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let me fix something because I see something that is blocking so we can see you. There we go. Much better.
I'm trying to fix
All
my
right, so
camera.
Callie, I know you're in Richmond, Virginia, right? Are you still there?
Chesterfield.
Chesterville. You're in Chesterville.
Oops. Yep.
Yeah, just leave it there. You don't got to move it around. You have it propped up on something?
Like that.
Yeah, that's totally fine. Right there. It's totally fine. Yep. So you're in Chesterville,
everyone.
Virginia, right?
That's right.
How old are you again?
I am 25. I'm getting ready to turn 26.
Oh, when's your birthday?
You won't believe me when I tell you this. I'm a Sagittarius as well. My birthday is December 21st.
Oh, yeah. So that's right around the corner, right before Christmas.
Yep.
Kylie, what's your Instagram handle?
The THE
Mhm.
Kylie Swan.
You go
Sorry.
spell. Oh, it's KYLIE. Okay, yes, Swan. All right, perfect. I want to make sure I put your IG there so people can send you messages. Okay.
Of course.
So you're turning 26. How tall are you and about how much do you weigh?
That's better for me.
Hmm.
Sorry, I just couldn't stand looking at my neck.
Okay. You're like,
Um,
how tall are you and about how much do you weigh?
I'm 5'1".
Hmm. You know how much you weigh?
Not quite. Like, it's not much. I can tell you that for sure.
Like 70 pounds?
Maybe 80.
Okay, about 80 pounds. Okay. And what you said you're Sagittarius.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you identify as transgender as a trans woman, right?
Right.
Yep. And sexually, would you say you are more team top, bottom, verse, side?
Mm, I honestly don't know because I've never had sex.
Okay. Okay. So you're more like a side then right now.
Mm, no. No, I think I would see myself more as a top.
More of a top. You'd be topping the boys. Okay. Okay. Oh, listen. Sling it out there. Okay. Um, and are you working? Are you in school? Like, what you got going on, Kylie, over there?
So I'm not in school anymore. I graduated high school in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
So I am not working because of my condition.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but other than that, I'm still vibing, still living life to the fullest.
Love it. Okay. We got your Instagram up there. Okay, so listen, you all. Callie was on the show a month ago. So for somebody who's been on that soon, we don't go through the whole interview, but I definitely want to make sure you get her information. Callie lives in Chesterville, Virginia, which is close to Richmond, Virginia. Her birthday is on the 21st of December. She'll be 26. She's 5'1", about 80 pounds, Sagittarius. Really hasn't had sex, but when she does, she's gonna be team top. And what else do you want people to know about you, Kylie?
So I'm gonna put this in here because I didn't do this last month.
Okay.
Oh, and Nigel, by the way, you're really cute. You were
Who?
you were you were you were saying a lot of things that I love, like Pokemon, anime, and all that stuff. So you can text me if you want. We can be friends or whatever. But like I was saying, I'm more into slim men,
Okay.
and I want a real man. I want a real man that's going to actually be there for me. I don't want someone that's going to be fake all the time
Mm-hmm.
because unfortunately I've been through that stage and it's very disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I feel like that people take advantage of certain people. If for example, I have a disability, I get taken advantage of, and it's not right. And I'm just looking for something real.
Okay. Listen, you heard what she said. You're not taking advantage of her. She wants something real. All right. So I made sure I put your Instagram up there. That way you can let people send you messages and you can send them some messages. Okay.
And I've been trying to get a hold of you because I've been wanting to talk to you, bruh.
Well, I will be here every Wednesday. Okay, sis.
Do we have any questions before I go?
So I don't have people ask you questions because you just came on a month ago. So if you come back on in 6 months, then we'll do a whole new interview and people will ask you questions. Okay.
Well, can I just ask one thing before you kick me off?
Sure. What's the question?
Um, do you honestly believe that I could find love in this world?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think you have the biggest heart and you have the courage of a lion to be able to come on to a dating show, put yourself out there. A lot of people are afraid to put themselves out there and say what they're looking for. I think if you keep doing things like this, going out and about, trying to meet people, you will find somebody.
It's just hard,
Mhm.
you know?
Kylie, don't cry. Don't cry over there. Okay. You
Sorry.
got a lot of people over here sending you love and support.
No, King of LA. That's my brother. This is my brother right here. But Nigel is.
Well, listen, you slide into his DM. You keep watching the show, you slide into people's DMs, okay?
Well, I just wanted to come on and say hey again and let you guys know that you're invited to my party on Instagram because I'm not going to have anything to do anyways.
Well, make sure
But
you post it so then we all can watch, okay?
most definitely, and I love you all so much.
Thank you, Kylie. Have a good night.
You too.
See ya. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy Kylie came back and said hello. And I think you all know I love doing this show. If I didn't love doing this show, I would not do this every Wednesday. Okay, I love that we have any and everybody that comes on here, and they literally are genuine, looking for love. Some of y'all bastards in the comment section ain't shit. And I block y'all when y'all go crazy. But I would say 95, 98% of y'all are so sweet, loving, and caring. Okay. And that's why I show back up all the time. Okay. All right. Yeah, whatever, Josh, Ali. You were saying all that negative shit in the comment section, and now you flipping the script. Man, are you ready? Let's see if Oprah is are you Oprah's man, Stedman? Huh?
I am not. I wish I was.
Oh, listen. Okay, you have some coins.
Oh yeah,
Right.
people always say, "Dude, what's Oprah up to?" I said, "I wish I knew." She needs to do like a tribute show for like Stedmans, like from all over the globe. Just bring us together.
I agree. Now listen, are you a shooter over there, Stedman?
Okay, I thought I caught the definition before, but give it to me again. I want to make sure I know before I say yes or no.
Do you know the name of the show?
Yes, I do. I do know the name of the show.
What's the name of the show, Stedman?
It says "Shoot Your Shot." That's what I'm. Yeah. So I just wanted to make sure. I'm like,
Yes. So yes. So if you are shooting your shot, or if you watch the show, you're a shooter.
oh, what great that I'm a shooter. Yes.
Okay, there we go. All right. Now, are you single?
I am single. Yes.
Okay, nice. Okay, where do you live, Stedman?
I live in Kansas City, Missouri.
Okay, so we getting all the country people tonight. Like, listen, these
But
are people.
I'm from Mississippi though, so that's yeah.
What part of Mississippi?
My hometown is Greenwood, Mississippi. That's the name. Nobody knows where it is. I'm sure.
It is country night, country AF tonight. Okay, ain't nobody
That's
from a big major city that 95 crosses. Okay, nobody.
Right.
Okay, or 85. Okay, but you said St. Louis,
No, Kansas City.
Kansas, Missouri.
Yeah, Kansas City, Missouri.
Okay, Kansas City, Missouri. Okay, how long you been living there?
I've been here about 8 years. I moved here for work.
Okay. How old are you, Stedman?
I am 34.
34. You look tall over there. How tall are you?
I am tall. I'm 6'3".
I could tell. And how much do you weigh about, Stedman?
I am about 260, 265. So I'm a thick guy for sure.
Okay. Thick and tall. Thick and tall.
That's right.
I hate to
That's
say
right.
it. Thick and tall over there. All right. Now, what's your zodiac sign?
I'm an Aquarius.
A January
Proudly so.
one or a February one?
February 9th.
Okay. I'm February the 5th. So I like fellow Aquarius over there.
There we go.
Yes. So Aquarius. And you know, I'm gonna ask you this next question, Stedman.
Okay.
Don't fuck it up, okay?
Okay. Go for it.
Sit up. Don't fuck it up, okay? You promise me?
I will do my best.
Sexually, are you team top, bottom, verse, or side?
Okay. I'm gonna keep it. Okay. You told me not to mess it up. I'm not gonna mess it up.
You got to fuck it up, Stedman.
I'm team bottom.
Team bottom.
Yes.
Like 100%?
I would say 90%. I have the equipment to land on top for sure. But you know, my body's like, you know, it likes what it likes. So yeah. But I'm open. If there is a class at the Top Academy, I will take it.
So we gotta make sure you go to the Top Academy because you can be whatever the hell you want. Okay, let me clear that. You can be whatever the hell you want and do whatever the hell you want. However, there are a lot of guys who are bottoms who will be like, oh my God, I would love to have a 6'3", 265-pound top. Or verse top.
It's so unfair. People think it's like a switch you can flip on, like a light switch. Like you can just say, oh, you're one or the other. I'm like, no, it's not like that. But I mostly that's why dating is you know, it seems like the world is a sea of bottoms. And then it's like trying to be with someone who's willing to be adventurous and let you go, you know, and learn together. It's like people are so impatient, you know, I think. That's just my thought about that question in general, which is cool. I mean, I think everybody, if you want somebody who identifies one way or the other, that's great. But you know, that's me.
Well, David Barnes says tall bottoms are awesome. Okay, you know.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, But what I'm hearing is you might top somebody, but you don't want a power bottom trying to be aggressive and doing all the most. You want maybe like a more submissive, easygoing guy who's gonna bottom for you.
It has everything to do with our bond, our relationship. I'm definitely not the kind of person that just lays up with anybody. It's not me. So I mean, you know, like I said, I don't apologize for it. I'm like, I am who I am. And so I know Top Academy. It should be a thing.
I teach a Top Academy. I teach a Top Academy and a Bottom Academy. Okay.
Oh well, I need to take your course because I'm down for that. I just think it's you know, it's one of those things I want to learn. I'm still, you know, always open to it. But I definitely get stereotyped all the time.
I'm sure the guys be looking at you like, oh yeah, he gonna top me, and you be like,
maybe, but not.
Yeah. Listen, and we celebrate bottoms in every shape, size, and form. I'm fucking with you over here though, because I know that's what, you know, everybody thinking, and I know you probably get that a lot.
I do.
Yeah. Okay. So you're definitely more bottom versus bottom.
Yes.
Okay. And what type of work do you do, Stedman?
I am a federal grants officer, so I work for, I won't say the name of my agency, prefer not to, but I work with not-for-profit organizations to help alleviate poverty. We do basically to create some sort of community change. So I'm basically, my undergrad's in psych, my master's is in sociology. So I ended up working with grants, but I'm also an adjunct at a university down south.
What's the official title?
So it's called a portfolio manager.
Okay.
That's the official name, but essentially it makes more sense when you say you help to manage federal grants.
Okay. So grants management. Okay. Okay. And let us tell us your Instagram handle, and can you spell it real quick for us?
Yes, it is where WARE_S_where WARE.
All right. All right. Perfect. Okay. Now tell us now. Oh, I'm sorry. For people who are watching, if y'all have questions for Stedman, put them in the chat, and I will go ahead and star them and make sure I keep track of those. Okay. Tell us, what type of guy are you looking for tonight?
So I'm definitely looking for someone who is centered, who really knows themselves. Someone who, I definitely like masculine energy. I'm not gonna lie. I know, and I'm friends with a whole gamut of folks, but I like a more masculine guy. Someone who is, who, as I said, knows themselves and knows what they want. I'm not into, games or foolishness. Someone who is coming to the table as whole as they can be. And looking for and not afraid of commitment. Definitely someone adventurous, likes to travel. Hopefully has a good relationship with their family. That is, something that's big with me. Certainly someone who's out. Someone who is professionally oriented and someone who will motivate me to move more, more in the direction of, I'm very much one of those people that I'm career oriented, but I'm also an artist. So I'm like, I like to, how do I marry my job, my career and my dream? So someone who can motivate me. I always say every Oprah needs a Stedman. So it's like,
you're looking for your Oprah over there, Stedman.
If I'm Oprah, then I need my Stedman. You know what I mean? So someone who that Barack and Michelle energy, that that kind of someone that's looking to move in that direction. So someone that likes to laugh and who just isn't about drama.
So I'm hearing balance over here. You need balance.
Yes, that is exactly right. You got me.
Okay. What's the longest relationship you've been in?
Longest relationship, I would say 3.5.
Okay. Now, do you want to get married? Do you want to have children?
Absolutely. Both. I often say I don't want, this will be interesting. I don't want a brand new baby. I'm one of those that's more like even a 1 to 2 or a baby that can tell me more of what they want. I have a pretty big family, so I've been with the little ones too. Love them to death, but I always love sending them home too. I love being Uncle Stead, and that is one of my favorite things. But it is, but I definitely I want that experience, and with someone who is reliable. And someone who is, I want to be married first. Let me say it like that.
Okay. Stephen, they said your Instagram account is private, which is okay right now. But
I'll go let everybody in. Yes.
As soon as we hang up, you guys gotta open it up for at least one day so people can send you messages and say hello.
I'm happy to do it. No problem.
Okay, so y'all take note of his Instagram account, and then y'all can get in there and then send him some messages. Okay. What's a good age range that you'll date? Like, what's the youngest? What's the oldest?
I would say the youngest, about 28. And that is a bit of a stretch. I will say usually 30. And I tend to date older. I kind of like, older, more established guys. So I would say possibly, it depends on, like, I saw the guy that was on earlier when he was talking about children, someone who still feels they're young enough to have kids. So maybe 45, but I'm not set on that. So I'm like, I'm a little bit more open in that. So I dated someone
45.
28, yes, somewhere in that range.
Okay.
Sorry, that was long-winded. My bad.
You're fine. Does the person have to live in Kansas City?
No, they do not. I think I honestly dating is hard enough. It's very difficult to limit to a specific location. I do hope it's someone that is willing after if we are serious enough after about a year or so
Mhm.
that we could make some permanent change. So someone who's willing to move, but they don't have to be where I am.
Okay, so open in different cities. What about like body type? What do you like?
I tend to I'm very open on that. I often say somebody not someone so skinny that I'll break them. But it's not someone that's
I'm sure you done
so
broke
I
a man before, Statman.
oh geez, no comment.
He
Uh,
didn't have to go to the hospital for like a something sprain or something.
oh gosh. Well, I like I said, not too skinny. I do tend to like a more a full bill.
Okay.
I do kind of like a full bill. I am, like I said, I have a full bill. I used to be full about around 420.
Oh, okay.
So I've total about 140, 150 pounds that I'm down. So,
Wow. Wow.
yeah,
Congratulations.
thank you.
Yeah. So you want something more average, solid guy. No too slim guys.
Yes, I don't, like I said, but I'm very open in that area, but yeah, not super, super skinny, but again, it's more about the person for me.
Okay. What about race? What do you prefer? Ethnicity? What do you prefer?
Completely open. I've dated black, I've dated white, I would like to date, I really have no preference in that area.
So pretty
Not at
open.
all.
Okay. Now, what
My
about
friend groups are super, super open. I mean, just Asian, Latino. It's a human, someone who is nice.
if he checks human in the box, then you're like, yes, that works. Okay. What about like monogamy, open relationships, agreements, poly? Where do you land?
Definitely more monogamous. I think I understand open relationships. I think,
Mhm.
but I think it would be more to my liking for someone that I've been with for a long time. But monogamy is what I prefer.
Okay, monogamy. Okay, okay. All right, let's see what questions you all have for Statman. If you have questions for him, go ahead, put them in the chat, and I will go ahead and read them. Okay. They said, do you like to cook? And if so, what is something that you would cook for a guy?
I am, you know what? I'm not a big cook,
Mhm.
because what I used to cook used to be real bad. So I don't, as far as like not as nutritionally sound, I'm open to learning to cook better. But if I were to cook something now, it would probably be, I just actually just made a chicken, um, but it was pre-made ravioli. So like it was like a pasta dish, a chicken and
Mhm.
pasta dish. I like to do beef tips in a crock pot. I did dressing for the first time for
Really?
Thanksgiving. I did. Found a simple recipe and got with one of my aunts, and I was like, okay, girl, help me get this right. And it turned out okay. So I
Okay.
often say you won't starve.
Okay. Now they want to know: is it Jiffy cornbread? Is it breadcrumbs? Is it like cornmeal?
No.
How you making your cornbread?
I am not against Jiffy. I grew up on Jiffy, but not in the dressing. You got to have cornmeal. Preferably buttermilk cornmeal.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's what, and I had to go to Walmart to find it, which I hate. Uh, and so that is, yeah, it was a real simple recipe that I found, and it actually turned out okay.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Someone said, do you want to date an older or younger guy? Because your age range was 28 to 48, so that's pretty broad.
Yeah, I'm open to. I think I will take a cue from someone earlier. Maturity is huge for me, so preferably, I mean, if I had to, my first choice would be older.
Mhm.
But that's just because my experience with younger guys has been not so great. Not really knowing what they want, not really sure about where, it's one thing or I always say go confidently in one direction, even if you change your mind.
Okay.
So someone who's willing to do that and who's learned enough about life, really somebody who's loved and lost.
Okay.
I
Couple
found
more
to be,
questions.
yeah.
This is a spicy one. They said,
Okay.
"Are you a moaner or are you mute in the boudoir?"
Oh no, we gotta make some noise. It's if it's good, I'm a moaner.
If it's good, Okay. Somebody said they want to sign up for Lamont's Top Academy.
Me too.
Listen.
Me too.
Go to betterwaytomeet.com and then you
Okay.
can sign up for the
I
academy.
told my the reason I heard about your show, my uncle lives in Atlanta.
Oh, really? Okay.
And he said you need to go. He said you need to go on this show. He knows I'm it's not I'm being a little vulnerable, but I'm like it's that's what you got to do. I'm like especially now, it's like that.
I totally agree. Okay. Let's see what other questions they got. There's a couple more I want to get to. Are you looking for somebody dominant or submissive?
Definitely more on the dominant side, I would say. I I can be dominant in my way, but it's not in. I mean, I want someone who's willing to make the decision, or who can say to me, "Hey, chill out, go sit down. You're doing too much. If need
All
be."
6'3" of you.
Indeed.
Like does the guy got to be taller than you, or can he be a little shorter or short? Like
as long as you can reach my chest, that's my thing. I'm like, you can reach my boobs, that'll do it. But I don't. I it's about the person. I mean, honestly, it's like I have my short list of what I like, and those physical characteristics I'm a little more open on. So
okay. Last question. People want to know it's Nigel who was on earlier. He says, what do you want people to notice about you? I like that.
That's a good question. What do I want people to notice? I want people to notice that I'm a whole person, that what I bring to the table is genuine, and that I'm not looking for someone to complete me. I'm looking for someone that can certainly add to me and that I can add to them. But that's what I want, that I'm a whole person, that I'm not bringing them shattered pieces.
Yes, he's not trying to fix somebody. Okay, not trying to fix somebody. All right, so we got to see what you look like head to toe. So you got to stand up, back up, turn around, so we can see what you look like, Stedman.
You got it. Right. Can you see?
Yes, give us a spin over there. All right, you all. This is Stedman, not Oprah's man. He lives in Kansas City, Missouri. He is 34, 6'3", 265 pounds. He is an Aquarius. He's a February Aquarius because those are the best. He is team versatile bottom, more on the bottom side. He works in grant management for a federal agency. We're not going to say what that is. He's open to getting married and having children. Will date between 28 and 48. He actually will date in different cities, but at some point somebody has to move. He likes guys who are more solid, average, thick, nobody too slim. He don't want to break them. He's open to race, open to diversity, and he appreciates monogamy. Tell us your Instagram handle one more time, Stedman.
It is where WARE_S_ where WARE.
Where
and I love you. I love you, Lamont. Thank you for what you do. This is amazing.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Listen, I tell people, open that damn page so people can send you messages, right? And then at least try to go on 1 or 2 dates, with somebody, even if it's a virtual date.
I'm with it. Reach out to me, guys.
All right. See you, Nigel. I mean, Stedman. I got Stedman. Nigel was the last person with the questions. You're Stedman. See you, Stedman.
I am. Bye-bye.
All right. All right. Let's go ahead and rank him. If you think he's dateable, put a 10. If not, put a 1. We got 3 more people in the queue. I'm going to get to Chase, Sterling, and Charles. Well, Chase, Charles, and then Sterling. That's the order, okay? I don't want you fighting me, saying I was on here before him. Don't let that man in front of me. I got you. I got you. I got you. Y'all asking some good questions tonight. I see that. I see. Instagram. They're on YouTube tonight. We might have to stay on YouTube. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all gotta let me know. Do y'all like being on YouTube or do y'all like being on Instagram? Which one y'all like? But my video has like a couple times, I will tell you, it has been in slow motion for in some of these interviews. I've noticed it a couple times. Hey, Anka, how you doing? Of course, Instagram people gonna say we want Instagram. All right, Chase, smile at me if you are ready. Oh my goodness. Is that's all you got, Chase? Is that all you got over there? There you go. How's it going?
Hello, how are you doing, Lamont?
I'm doing good. At first, I thought that was a fake smile that you were giving.
Oh, no.
A real one. Yes. Listen, welcome to the show. Are you single, sir?
Yes, I'm single.
Okay. Have you watched the show before?
Yes, I have. I watched it last week.
Okay, what'd you think of last week?
Interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What stood out about last week's show for you? Come on, Frank. Unfiltered.
I don't know. I was like the vibes. I can't remember exactly like who was on, but I just saw it in passing, and I was like, oh, I need to get into this. So
there was somebody from Australia on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. I didn't see him, and I thought it was interesting, and I think it was good that he was, brave enough to come on and try to find love.
Okay. Bravery. We'll stick with bravery, Chase.
Yeah.
I miss. He said, I'm gonna keep it cute. All right. Chase, where do you live?
So I live in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Cincinnati. Okay. So apparently tonight is not for the people who live like in New York, DC, Atlanta, Los Angeles. This is all like I don't know, different places.
Midwest. Yeah.
Midwest, Cincinnati's Midwest, right?
Yeah, technically,
Midwest. Yeah. It's a really clean city, though. I've been to Cincinnati. It's really
clean. I like it. I grew up there, so maybe I'm a little biased.
Okay. So Cincinnati, Ohio. How old are you?
I'm 25 years old.
25. You look like a baby. I could tell.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm much older. Yes. So 25. Okay. How tall are you? How much do you weigh, Chase?
I am 6'1.5", and I weigh about 190 pounds.
190, 6'1.5". Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And what's your zodiac sign?
I am a Scorpio.
Lord, today.
The best sign.
Tell it, defend your sign, because they always have something negative to say about Scorpio. Do you want to say anything?
I just think most of us are amazing people. We have great energy, and we just got good vibes.
Okay. Somebody said they're in Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay.
How far away is that, Cincinnati, Cleveland?
That's probably like 3 hours and some change, I believe.
Okay, so that's not a bad drive. Okay. Sexually, and you 25, so you can answer these questions, even though I feel like a pervert asking. Now, are you team top, bottom, verse, or side?
I would say I'm team bottom.
Team bottom? Okay. Do you know the gay math? You know how to do gay math, Chase?
Mm-hmm.
What's the math?
I would say 90% bottom, 10% top.
Okay, yeah, let's give them bottom, verse bottom. Okay. Let's see. When's the last time you gave some D up?
A while ago, maybe like 10 months ago.
10 months ago. Okay, when's the last time you gave some cakes up?
Last time, probably like 7 months ago.
Oh, so you ain't had no sex in 7-10 months. Oh my goodness.
Actually, I would say 4 months. 4 months. I take that back.
4 months. It was that
Yeah.
one time. Okay, that one time. Okay. So teams like Verse Bottom. What type of work do you do, Chase?
So I'm like a corporate scientist. So I work for like a really big company. And what I do is basically I help lead the scientists and engineers. I'm like technically my like title is a technical readiness leader. But I lead
technical what?
Technical readiness leader. So I lead a team of like scientists and engineers in developing and like producing personal healthcare products and selling them in North America and Canada.
Okay. So is it more of like strategy, sales?
Maybe it's not really strategy or sales per se. I guess you could kind of say project management in a sense, but I still like use my scientific knowledge and all that to work with everybody. Like I'm basically the integrator for the team, and I use like all the experience that I have, like the scientific knowledge, and put all together to make sure we make good products and sell them on the shelves.
Because I thought I heard you said technical readiness.
Readiness, sorry. Readiness.
I was trying to figure out what the damn R word was.
Sorry. Yeah.
Okay. So it's technical readiness. Okay. How long have you been doing that, Chase?
So I've been doing that for about 3 months.
Okay. Now tell us your Instagram handle and spell it for the people so they can hear it, okay?
It's YEP_ITS_Chase CHASE.
Okay, perfect. Now, if y'all got questions for Chase, go ahead and put them in the live chat, and I'll go ahead and take notes of those. But if you want to come on and ask him a question, or shoot your shot, click the link that's pinned and just wave at me in the camera, and I'll know that you want to come on and ask him a question. Okay. All right, Chase. What type of guy are you looking for?
I'm really looking for a guy who's like actually looking to have a partner and who's confident in themselves, has a big heart like me, who's really driven and career oriented. Because I'm in my career era. Somebody who's also educated and who's like financially stable.
Okay. Now I know you're 25, but what's like the longest you've dated a guy?
2 years.
2 years. Okay. And how long have you been dating guys?
I think past 4 or 5 years.
Okay, so about 4 or 5 years. Okay, yeah. In the 20s, it's perfect to kind of explore, figure out what you want, and focus on your career. Okay.
Right.
But somebody might snatch you up in your 20s. I'm telling you, if most gay men don't
snatch me up.
They might want to, wait until you're 30, but some will snatch you up when you're 25. Okay. So do you want to get married? Do you want children?
Yes, I want to get married. I don't have kids.
Okay. What's a good age range? Like, what's the youngest? What's the oldest?
I would say around my age, so 25. And I think oldest, maybe 35. That might be, yeah.
25, 35. Ooh. I guess 35 might be a little high. But that's definitely a cap for you. Like they're definitely the top. Okay. Does the guy have to live in Cincinnati, or are you open to other places?
I'm open to other places, but if I like date somebody that's like in another city, like I'll definitely be able to go like see them, but they need to come see me as well. So
back and forth. Okay.
Back and forth.
Okay. What about like body type? What do you like, Chase?
I like somebody who's like more athletic because I go to the gym like 6 days out of the week. So I like a gym buddy. So
definitely a gym buddy, athletic, fit is what you want. Okay. What about race? What do you prefer?
I prefer black.
Black guys. Okay. Now, are you into more like monogamy, open relationships, agreements, poly? What do you like?
Monogamy for sure.
Monogamy. And I always ask people, how do you define monogamy?
It's just me and them, just one partner, and no outside interference.
No outside interference. Okay. That you got to ask people because they have a different definition of what monogamy is. You want to make sure it's the same as yours. All right, let's see what questions they got for you, Chase. If y'all got questions for Chase, let's see. How does your family? How are you close to your family?
Yes, I am. I'm the oldest of like four actually. And I just took my little brother go-karting this weekend. So I spent a lot of time with them because they're from here too.
Okay.
So I'm really close to my siblings and my family as well.
Okay. Do they know that you like guys?
Yes.
And what's their response to it? Are they supportive?
Yeah, most of them are supportive. Some of them are still getting used to it. But I feel like they love me at the end of the day. So
yeah, give them some time. They'll be
Yeah.
fine. Give them some time. Let's see. They want to know, are you a dancer?
No. I think I could dance in my head, but I'm definitely not a dancer. I'm a more sciencey guy. So
Okay. So, no, people. They said you look familiar. Where have these people seen you before?
I don't know. I mean, I've done a lot of different things, and so I don't know. They might have seen me on an ad from school or something when I was undergrad or grad school, possibly.
Okay.
Yeah.
When was your last relationship?
My last relationship was about 4 months ago.
How long was that?
That was for 2 years.
About 2 years. Okay. Someone was asking another question. What's the last intentional act of service you did? Like an intentional act you did to do something nice?
Well, I would say like kind of not trying to work, but like my previous role, I was a director for a nonprofit, and like one of my passions is like impacting like the health disparities within the Black community. So I put on a diabetes challenge. So this is for like women and men who are like pre-diabetic and diabetic within the Cincinnati area. And it's like a 12-week challenge. And each day they get a personal trainer, a yoga instructor, a life coach, and a nutrition trainer. And what I did was I kind of made like a little party for them just to get to know each other. So I was like more intentional because they felt like a good community.
Oh, we love that. We love it. Okay. There are a couple more questions. Let's get to these questions for you. What is your ideal date? If you're planning a date, what would be ideal for you? You're planning it.
I'm planning it. Okay. Well, I love a good cocktail. So I feel like we'll definitely go out to eat and have a nice cocktail. One of my favorite restaurants in Cincinnati is called the Metropole. I love espresso martinis, so we'll definitely get that. And then we'll probably go to the art museum because I love going to museums. So we'll just go walk around the art museum, look at art, and just chit chat and get to know each other a little bit better.
Very romantic.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm romantic for sure.
Okay. Let me see what this one is. In your last relationship, what was one thing you introduced to your partner that he did not know? Did you teach him something new, or did you expose him to anything?
Well, I taught him a lot of science facts and jargon because in my last relationship, I was in grad school still. So I was getting my master's in medical science. So I would have him help me study and stuff, and I would tell him all about writing my thesis.
So he probably got help, earn that degree as well, which is studying over there.
I won't say that, but a little bit.
Study partner. That's it. Okay. What's the best goal you feel like you have achieved this year?
That's a good question. I think one of the biggest goals, graduating from my master's program, I think that was like one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. Just because it was like so intense, and I was taking like medical student classes with the medical professors and stuff, and that was like really challenging me, and I really had to overcome a lot. And I think it really taught me that I can do anything.
Okay. Now I want you to brace yourself because the next set of questions are definitely spicy, mature. It may I know you're a little light skinned. It might make you blush a little bit. Okay?
I'm not light skinned. Okay, sorry.
You're like whatever. What does he enjoy? Food, fun in the boudoir?
What do they mean by that? I don't know.
I don't know. When you're having sex in the bedroom, it's food involved? Like, are you bringing out strawberries, whipped cream, chocolate? Like,
I've never tried that. Maybe in the future. I don't know.
Okay. Let's see what else. Lord, today. Where does the baby batter go? Think sexually.
I'll say inside, so there's no mess.
Oh, okay, there you go. Someone wants to know if you can take your shirt off or something. They want to see was, the 6 day a week workout that you got going on.
I'm not going to take my shirt off, but you follow me on Instagram. I post going to the gym sometimes, so you might see something.
And you don't have an OnlyFans. I'm assuming.
No.
That's what
gotta keep it cutesy,
What's the shortest date you've been on?
The shortest date. I think one time I went on a date recently with somebody, and we're just talking about things. I was talking about like, oh, do you have any like hot takes? And we were talking about like our sexuality and stuff. And then they're kind of being transphobic, basically. Short. And I was like, oh, I can't do that. So I just got up and left because I'm like, I don't stand for that. So,
oh wow! So
yeah.
it gets really offensive. You're like, goodbye. I gotta go.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Chase, we gotta see what you look like from head to toe. You gotta stand up, back up, turn around, so they can see what you look like.
Okay. You guys see me?
Yep. Give us a spin. All right, you all. This is Chase. Chase lives in Cincinnati, Ohio. He is 25, 6'1.5", 190 pounds. He is a Scorpio, team versatile bottom, more in the bottom. He's a corporate scientist, aka a technical readiness manager, specialist, leader,
whatever.
He's open to getting married and having children. He will date between 25 and 35. You can live in a different city. You're just going to be happy to go back and forth to see each other. He likes guys who are more athletic, fit, has a relationship with the gym, prefers black guys, and he is into monogamy. And apparently, I'm not going to tell you where the baby batter goes. He answered that question already. Tell us your Instagram handle, please.
Okay, it's YEP__ITS_CHASE.
Okay. Chase, great interview. Is your page public or private?
It should be public.
Okay. Well, I know people are going to be sending you messages. Go on a few dates.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Good night.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, goodbye. Okay, Chase did a good interview. What you all think? Is he dateable? Put a 10. If not, put a 1. What y'all think? Dateable, put a 10. If not, put a 1. So apparently we're going a little long tonight. I want to make sure I get to Charles and Sterling. So we will go a little bit longer. Okay. But make sure you all click the like button on YouTube. I don't know. Y'all be forgetting to click the like button when y'all be watching on your TV on YouTube. You got to click the like button. So he said he's from Cincinnati, not Pittsburgh, people. Okay, y'all like him. I'm seeing a whole bunch of 9s and 10s. We got 158 people on Instagram and 160 on YouTube. Looks like y'all like him. Okay. He's averaging a 9.5 based on you all scores. Okay. Charles, smile at me if you are ready. Let me know. All right, there you go. How you doing, Charles?
I'm doing well. How are you tonight?
I'm doing great. Charles, you are not Miss Netta's Charles, right?
No, absolutely not.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
let me take a closer look. Let's see. No.
So you can see.
You're like, look, I moved my glasses on so you can see. Maybe that'll help you with your vision. Okay. Yes. What is your Instagram handle so I can put it on here for you?
Yes, it is Aquarian King, AQUARAN King _.
All right, perfect. I just want to make sure it's there so that people can send you messages. All right, okay. Now you've been watching the show all night. What did you think so far, Charles?
Oh, I always watch your show, so I thought tonight was really, really special. I actually was on like over 6 months ago, so this is my second time up here.
Okay. So you're a shooter, a fellow shooter.
Double
Okay.
shooter.
So 6 months ago, you went on the show. Did you go on any dates? Like, what was your experience, Charles?
Yeah, during the last 6 months, I did date. I was dating. I did go on a few dates. But what I realized, what I have been allowing myself to accept is no longer for me. So I'm trying something different. It was what it was for the last 6 months.
Oh, but the relationship was not for you?
Just dating. I was dating different people, just trying to like figure out who was going to be the winner, right? So I was just going on different dates, talking to different people, but no luck. No luck so far.
Okay, so like what I'm hearing then, like your preferences were very, very open, and you're like, no, this is what I really, really know what I want. I need to stick to that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool. All right, let's get it started then, Charles. Charles, where do you live?
So I currently live in Michigan.
Okay.
Minutes from Detroit, but I'm originally from New Jersey. So if you hear a little Jersey flair, that's
Okay, so you're from Jersey, you live outside of Detroit, Michigan?
yes.
Okay, let's see. And how old are you?
I am 30.
30? Okay. Listen, this is the Midwestern night. Okay, apparently it's Midwestern night. Ain't nobody from Atlanta. Sterling, where you from? Sterling, are you from Atlanta, New York, DC? he just walking around his house. Okay, but apparently everybody is like Midwestern. We like that. Okay, I will tell you the common theme after the last person. I'm gonna tell all y'all who are watching. Hopefully y'all pick this up from the Midwestern guys. Hopefully y'all pick this up, but none of y'all ain't paying attention. I'm paying attention. All right, I'm gonna teach y'all a lesson. All right, so you're 30. How tall are you and about how much do you weigh?
I'm 5'11" and I weigh 220.
5'11" and 220. Okay. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm an Aquarius. February.
Oh, okay. Listen.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Okay.
Yes.
What month are you?
February 15th.
Okay. Right after Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day, yeah.
Okay. Now,
boy, that's what I call myself.
A what?
A lover boy.
Hashtag lover boy over there. All right, so listen, are you team top, bottom, verse, side? How do you get down?
Verse all the way. 50-50.
Okay, 50-50 verse. Okay, 50-50 verse. What type of work do you do?
So I work in higher education. I'm currently a student engagement manager for a multicultural center. So I work with Black and Brown students, helping them with programming and cultivating space for them. Originally, the space that I work in was known as the Black House, but switched over to the Multicultural Center to give more students more resources. So I've been here for a year. And previously, I was serving as the operations and engagement manager here, and I advocated for myself for different positions. So I'm working in a position that aligns with what I want to do and what I'm able and capable of doing.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Hold on for one quick second. I know y'all gonna cuss me out, but listen, usually I'm done doing the show. And this is my husband calling me. So hold on one quick second, y'all. Hold on. You're gonna answer the phone when your man calls you, okay?
Hey, it must be nice.
All right, I'm back.
Listen.
Listen.
I can't wait to have one of those calls. Say, my man calls. I gotta call y'all back.
One thing I have learned in the 10 years of our relationship is if you can answer the phone, you answer the phone. Okay. Even if you are at work, it is like you be like, hold on, give me one quick second. Hey, is everything okay? Yes, cool, good. I'm doing a work meeting. I'll call you right back.
Love that.
It's okay. Now, if I'm asleep, I can't answer the phone if I'm asleep, right? If I'm presenting, then I one time I did answer the phone when I was presenting, but it's okay. But answer the damn phone when your man call you, okay? All right, where do we leave off? Oh, higher ed,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Okay, and tell us your Instagram handle one more time, please.
It is Aquarian King _.
Okay, perfect. Listen, if y'all got questions for Charles, go ahead and put them in the chat, and we will get to those. All right, Charles, what type of guy are you looking for?
I am looking for someone who is an intentional man, someone who is goal driven, career driven, someone who's easygoing. I'm not looking for someone who, is like pulling teeth. I don't mind learning and growing with someone, but I want to be able to meet you somewhere where I have the capacity to meet you and vice versa. So I am looking for that. I'm looking for a family oriented man. I am family oriented, friend oriented as well. Someone who, I'm not looking for a rich man, obviously, not there yet, but I am going to be there, and wealthy, but I'm looking for someone who is able to not only have like knowledge of financial stability or financial literacy, but being able to implement it as well, and be able to look forward to the future. Someone who also wants children and is good with children. That's perfect for me. And someone who is like fun, doesn't take everything serious, but serious enough where we get things done. I'm looking for, a little bit of like fun, a little bit of seriousness, and someone who I can like actually travel with and who's willing to travel, someone who is an active listener, and someone who is able to express their emotions. I know that's the biggest thing for me that I have realized in the last few years of dating is that I'm looking for someone who is either emotionally intelligent or building up to that, and not just emotionally intelligent for themselves, but for people who are around them.
Okay. What's the longest relationship you've been in? Because you sound like you had some practice over here, Charles.
Yeah, I've been in the longest relationship I've been in was like a year and a half, honestly.
Okay. I would not have guessed it.
Mhm.
But it sounds like you've been dating around, so you probably had some good practice and have learned a lot.
I definitely have, especially learning about myself and my attributes.
Okay. They saying over here, this is an intentional man. This is what they like. Okay. This is what they want. Okay.
It's a good and over here.
Listen, this is one of the themes I want y'all to notice about these Midwestern guys. That's one of the themes. There's another theme over here y'all ain't pick up on yet, but there's one more I'm gonna tell you at the end of at the end of the show. Okay. Now I heard you want children. Do you want to get married?
I would love to get married in the future.
Okay.
Yes.
What's a good age range?
I would say 25 to 38.
25 to 38. Okay. Does he have to live outside of Detroit?
He does not.
Okay. What do you think? Like what cities?
I mean, he can live out of state. Actually, I'm sorry, he can live out of state. He can live in the state of Michigan. Because I'm intentional and it doesn't matter to me. I can travel. I have a car. I have, we make different things, playing. It really doesn't bother me.
Okay, so you said you got gas money and you can get on the plane as well. You got airfare. Okay. What about body type? What do you like?
I like slim to like guys who are a little bigger than me. I don't mind like stockier guys, guys who got belly. For me, as long as you look sexy, and sexy doesn't necessarily mean it's the size, it's just how you carry yourself.
Okay, so slim to stocky to little belly, just how you carry it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what about race or ethnicity? What do you prefer?
I like black men. I'm open to other people of color.
Okay.
And yeah, that's that right there.
Okay. Now, are you more into like monogamy, open relationships, agreements, poly? What do you like?
I am more into monogamy. 100%.
Okay, perfect. All right, people. Let's see what questions I got for Charles. If you got questions, use the chat function. Or if you want to come on, you can click the link that's pinned and wave, and I'll bring you on. Let's see. What questions they got over here for you? Somebody said they got their ticket already. It was reserved for somebody else, but now it's been switched to you. I can't with y'all.
Come on. I got a
can't with y'all. Yeah, starting out with the spicy questions. J.M. Wilson with this boudoir questions all night. Do you role play in the bedroom?
I do, actually. Yes, I do role play in the bedroom.
We're listening.
Oh, y'all want more?
We want details.
Details. I don't know if I want to go into details, but I would say I'm really open. I'm open to role playing. I will say that. If you take a look at my Instagram, you'll see that I am a very like out there type of person. Like I'm a butch queen, right? So I like to role play. You know, you want me to be the little lady, I'll be the little lady. You want me to be the big man with the football, helmet and shoulders, I'll do that for you. It's very, very open to all, versatile.
So you playing football and saying hi over there.
All down, y'all.
Or you could be demure and submissive if need be.
I can play the submissive or dominant.
There you go. That's why he said he is 50-50 versatile over there, people. Okay. All right. Let's see what other questions they got. Someone said, what do you mean by you got to change your game up? I think you said something earlier about changing your game up. What did you mean?
Referring to, I don't think I necessarily say change my game up, but more so be more like, not just someone wants to talk to me. Oh, okay, come on, let's go out. Let me see what you're about. But be more intentional with like, nah, I don't even want to like go out with you. I can tell you're not going to give me what I need, right? I think that in the past I have kind of been a little naive, but it hasn't been too far where my life has changed dramatically. I just feel like I've given people chances that I'm like, they don't even align with me.
Okay. Let's see. A couple more. What's a deal breaker? What's one deal breaker where you're like absolutely will not date somebody who?
Someone who is an undercover straight, someone who has children and is married and wants to deal with me. That's a deal breaker.
So somebody who's like in a whole relationship with a woman and wants to deal with you. No.
Another deal breaker for me is someone who has a lot of trauma that they need to deal with, and I can tell by the first conversation. That's a deal breaker. Another deal breaker is someone who really doesn't have family and is not really family oriented and doesn't have friends. I look out for that. And someone who just doesn't have a job, is not working, or is not trying to make something of themselves. So those are a couple of my deal breakers.
Okay. What is one character trait that your partner can easily identify about you?
Character trait that I am someone who, if I can tell if something is wrong, and I won't like fish for what's the issue, but I will support and let someone know that I'm here to support you. I'm here to listen to you. And so they can identify that no matter how they feel, I can feel what they're going through and being able to talk to them. I'm not going to say that I'm a mind reader. That's not the case, but because I typically work to connect myself so deeply with my partner or someone who I'm dating, I can 9 times out of 10 see that switch.
Yeah, so you can be more like an empath with them and kind of really be in tune with their emotions.
Yes.
Okay. Well, this one is a spicy one right after a really deep question. How many rounds can you go?
I dance. I'm a dance fitness instructor, so I can go forever.
Forever, people. He said forever. Okay. All right, we gotta see what you look like head to toe. You gotta stand up, back up, and turn around so we can see what you look like over there.
Up together.
All right, you all. This is give us a spin. This is Charles. Charles lives in Detroit, Michigan. Well, outside of Detroit, Michigan. He is 35'11", 220 pounds. He's an Aquarius, team versatile, 50-50. He works in higher education. He's open to getting married and having children. He will date between 25 and 38. He is open to dating in different cities. Okay. He will date between slim, stocky, with a belly. He likes it all. It's about the energy. Prefers black guys, but he's open to dating guys of color. And he is into monogamy. Tell us your Instagram handle one more time and spell it for us, please, Charles.
Yes, this is Aquarian King _. That is AQUARIANKING _.
All right. Listen, awesome interview.
Thank you.
Thanks for representing for the Midwestern guys over there. Yeah, and give us an update. If you go on a date with somebody, come back and give us an update. All right.
Thank y'all.
All right. Good night, Charles. Okay, what y'all think of Charles? That's not Miss Netta's husband. This is a different type of guy over here. Okay, what y'all think of Charles? Sterling, get your camera set up, friend. Get it set up, friend. You are last person, so you're gonna make it good. So make sure your camera is right and the angle is okay. Okay, prop it on up. All right, I see 10s. I see a 9.7. 10s, 9s, 8s. Some Josh, really, Josh, Ali? A 10. You must have really liked Charles. You gave him a whole 10 over there. I see 8s, 9s, 10s. Okay. All right, we got one more person, but he needs to prop that camera up and leave it there so I can make sure he's ready. You like it's too much movement over there. Sterling, you ready? Come on, Sterling. How you doing?
What's up?
Listen, happy Wednesday. Well, actually, it is. Oh, it's still Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you.
Happy Wednesday to you too, Lamont.
Now, are you holding the phone?
I am. I can't hold it.
No, because your arm will get tired. You could be dizzy. Just prop it up somewhere.
I'm trying to put it back. I just wanted to get a little bit closer. Can you still hear me from here?
Yeah, we can hear you and we can see you.
What's up?
Yeah, what's going on, friend?
Hey.
Look, you're like, thanks for being patient.
Oh no, it's cool. It's cool. I've been wanting to get on here for a minute.
Okay. So you must be a shooter then.
What does that mean?
You're not a shooter then, friend.
What is a shooter mean? I might be. What does it mean?
So the name of the show is Shoot Your Shot Wednesday. So if you watch the show regularly, you're a shooter.
Okay, I guess so. Pow.
You'll be a shooter definitely afterwards because you're shooting your shot tonight.
Yes, period.
Okay, now Sterling, are you single?
I am. I'm very single.
Okay. Do me a favor. Turn your phone down just a tad bit because I think I'm getting a little echo, just like a tad bit.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Good. We're good. Yep. Okay. So you are single, right?
I am.
Okay. You ain't got a boyfriend or husband?
No, I don't have nobody.
Oh, why ain't you got nobody? I'm sure somebody's playing on your phone, Sterling.
Why you say that?
Listen, I can see it already in the face. Somebody's playing on your phone. You might not be committed, but he's getting on your nerves.
No, they don't be wanting me like that.
Well, we're gonna find out tonight. We're gonna find out.
Okay,
Sterling, where do you live? Where do you live?
I live in Atlanta right now. I'm at a hotel. I'm not in town right now. I'm in New Jersey. I'm visiting some family, but I'm in Atlanta.
So you live in Atlanta, but you're in Jersey. What part of Jersey are you visiting right now?
I don't even know where this is at. Oh my God, I don't even know.
Oh Lord,
I don't. I just got on the plane.
Okay, but you live in Atlanta. I'm gonna tell you, you are the only person that came on tonight that was not in a Midwestern city. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're number 7. Everybody else is some other like random place. Okay. So you representing for Atlanta. So make it good, Sterling.
I will.
Okay. All right. How old are you?
I'm 32.
32. How tall are you and about how much do you weigh?
I would say I'm probably like 5'9", 5'10", and I think I weigh like 215.
215? Okay. All right. And what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Sag.
Sagittarius? Okay, now when was your birthday or is it coming up?
No, it just passed actually. It was November 26th.
November 26th. Happy belated birthday to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay. Now, sexually, are you more like team top, bottom, verse, side?
I would say I'm verse, but leaning a little to like probably verse bottom, but verse bottom.
I would do the math, Sterling. Do the math.
Okay, so this year I definitely would say like probably like 20% top. But I will say my last relationship, I probably top like maybe 40%.
Okay. So it's more verse bottom side, you would say.
Right.
Okay. Now, what type of work do you do, Sterling?
So actually, I'm an animator. So I do illustrations. I do graphic design. I own like several of my own intellectual properties. And yeah, so that.
Oh, so you do. Wait, say that again.
I do animation, like cartoons.
Animation. Okay. So I got distracted because somebody said you are over by East Orange, New Jersey, visiting family. How they know where you are, and you don't know where you are?
I don't know. I don't even know who that is.
Somebody know you, and they know where you are. You need to check your surroundings.
I'm about to run up out of here.
Do you have mace or a gun? Because
I
think
no, I just gotta watch my surroundings.
I think that is so crazy. I think that's crazy. Okay, so your illustration. Okay. Tell us your Instagram handle and spell it for us.
Yeah, it's at Life of Sterling. So LYFEOF and then Sterling STERLING.
Okay. All right. If y'all got questions for Sterling, go ahead and use the chat or the live chat function. If you want to come and ask him a question, he is our last single person tonight. So if you want to come on and ask him a question, just click on the link. There we go. Just click the link in the chat and you can come on and ask him a question. Especially this person who said they know where you are. I think that's crazy.
No, don't ask them no questions.
They didn't see what you did. They seen you.
Oh my God.
All right. Now, what type of guy are you looking for?
I would say somebody that's very genuine, consistent. I would say loving, like a pure heart. Of course, not perfect. Nobody's perfect, but their intentions are always well. And that they're not afraid to be affectionate and compassionate.
Okay. What are some of your good qualities?
I would say I'm a very optimistic person. I always try to look on the bright things, even if something chaotic or crazy is going on. I always try to keep a positive attitude. I would say with that, of course, I'm very uplifting. I would say I'm very good at communicating, and I'm very good at listening as well. And I really feel like I just try to make the person that I'm with like as happy as possible. I'm really like a pleaser, I would say. And not argumentative, very like cool, very like go with the flow, very calm. I rarely get mad or raise my voice.
Okay, so you kind of calm and collective and kind of go with the flow.
Yeah.
Okay. So I know you all these other guys who've come on and ladies that came on tonight are like Midwestern, like different smaller cities, and you live in Atlanta. How long have you lived there?
I've lived in Atlanta for probably like almost 20 years.
Oh, 20 years. Okay. And how long have you been single?
I've been single a little over a year.
About a year. Okay. Tell us about the dating scene in Atlanta.
Oh my God, what do you want me to say? Jesus, I could write a novel about it.
Give us 3 adjectives that you would describe it. First, that comes to the top of your mind.
Inconsistent, hypersexual, and scatterbrained.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Yeah. What would you say? Well, you already have your hubby, so you can't really. I mean, but did you have some experience dating down here before that?
Yeah. I moved here single. I would say Atlanta. I would say if I had adjective to describe, I would say options.
Tons of
however that you want to say that. I would say I want to keep it one word. Opportunities, options, opportunities, and
See, you trying to put it in a really, really like easy, nice way. You can be offensive. Okay, I get it.
Look, you can, when I say options, opportunities, you can take that however you want to take
it.
That's
right. Okay? You're right.
Right, and adventurous.
Yeah. All right. Well, you put it in a nicer way than I did.
Now, do you want to get married? Do you want to have children?
Yeah, I definitely do. I really want that, like, I don't want to say picture perfect, but I really want that happy ending, like the husband, the family, the house, the successful, career and stuff like that, like the whole shebang.
Okay. Now, what's a good age range that you'll date? Like, what's the youngest and what's the oldest?
I don't know if I really have an age range. I mean, I don't think I want anybody super duper young. Maybe like mid to late 20s probably, and then I don't really care. I don't really have a cutoff of age. I mean, maybe I don't want anybody over 60. Maybe I'm not sure. I don't really think too deep about the age thing, but maybe nobody over 60.
Okay, like 28 to 60, maybe.
It's a stretch. Maybe like 28 to like 50 something.
50 something. Giving scatterbrain over there. Come on, Atlanta. Hey, what you want, Sterling? What you want?
No, I really don't think about age because I really not that age isn't like I don't look at age. I look at like who you are, like your inside and the spirit in the person.
Right. Because there are some guys in their late 50s or even some guys in their 60s that you wouldn't even know, they were that age just based on how they appear, how they show up. So I get it. Yeah. So like 28 to 55.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Does the guy you date have to live in Atlanta?
I would prefer that, but I'm not indifferent about them living in different places. I mean, obviously we would have to make it work as far as like meeting up or me coming to see them or them coming to see me, whatever. But I would prefer them to live in Atlanta, but I'm not just closed off for it.
Okay. Now, what about like body type? What do you like?
Body type. Okay. I would say my preference would be like maybe like a dad bod, maybe a little thick, but not like nothing hanging over the jeans. But I really don't care about size. Like I like skinny guys. You don't have to be like perfectly in shape, like 6-pack, whatever. I mean, if you have that, of course, it's a plus. But even if you're regular, as long as, like I said, as long as like the sides and the bellies are hanging over your jeans, then I'm cool.
Okay. What about like race, ethnicity? What do you prefer?
Race, I don't care as long as you don't smell.
Oh Lord, today. I'm gonna move on.
Okay.
What about like monogamy, open relationships, agreements, poly? What do you like?
Monogamy.
Okay. All right, people. If y'all got questions for Sterling, put them in the chat. Let's see what you want. Let's see. We got a couple questions. How long have you been single?
For like a little over a year.
A little over a year. Okay. And why would you say you were single?
My last relationship that ended because we weren't compatible. We weren't good friends. I would say that. So I think whoever I do, wind up being with, that is important that I'm making sure like, hey, I want to make sure I'm actually really friends. I actually like, even if we weren't in a relationship, I actually love this person and love being around them and we actually get along without any conflict. Now with the dating thing, I think I'm single just because I'm meeting people. It's not a consistent thing. So that's what the issue is.
Okay. So guys haven't been consistent, and then the last guy really wasn't compatible. You all weren't really friends. Does that kind of answer this question? Because they're asking like, what did you learn from your last relationship?
Yeah, definitely. That's a part of what I learned. Like, I definitely going into the next one, I want to make sure that me and that person like genuinely like love being in each other's company with like any type of friction or any issue.
Okay. I think you answered this question before, but if you want to give them a brief synopsis, like what are you looking for in a significant other?
Definitely, like I said, handsome, charismatic, outgoing, reliable, consistent, truthful, nice. I don't know. That's it.
Okay. Let's see. I guess this is more like a spicy question. How long before do you test the waters?
What does that mean? Can we
Like,
cuss
how
or
long
we
do
can't
you
cuss?
date someone before or hang out with somebody before you all have sex?
Oh, smash. I don't know. Smash. We don't have to smash right away. I mean, I might want to see what the dick you look like, but we don't got. We don't got to smash the first date. Damn, that's crazy. But I do. I mean, I would like to see what the equipment look like. Yeah.
How soon do you need to know what the equipment looks like?
ASAP.
Like date one, you need to be like, I need a dick pic, or you gotta pull it out.
Correct. We can joust. Shit, I'll put my shit up. We can compare.
That is savage. Is I don't know what. That is savage right there.
Is it? I mean, it's truthful. Would you want me to lie and be like, oh no, I'll just wait? Like, I feel like I mean, I don't have to sleep with you, but I feel like if I don't even know like what's going on, why waste each other's time if we might not be sexually compatible?
So date one, you need to see what the dick look like. And when you say it's that important because you want to see if you are sexually compatible, it sounds like you have a size requirement for their dick.
You want to say that, or are you saying like you want?
I'm saying it sounds like that's what you're saying.
You putting words in my mouth? Is that what you do?
Well, I'll let you correct me then, Sterling.
Yeah, you got to be able to handle me.
So, what can handle Sterling? What size?
A nice piece. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. You just got to be nice. If we match, if we match, or you're better, then we're good.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna leave it there, friend. I'm gonna leave
Yep,
it there.
that's it.
I'm gonna leave it there. Okay. Someone said, do you prefer to date other artists or creatives?
I actually don't care. I do think talking to somebody that is a creative and an artist, obviously I would relate more to you. I mean, we would relate more to each other, obviously, and be able to bond on that. But I wouldn't mind if they were an artist or they weren't.
Okay. Another question is, what's your favorite illustrated manga or anime movie?
Manga.
Manga. A manga? I don't know how to say it. What is that? What is that?
It's like it's the word for Japanese comic book.
What's your favorite one?
Manga, I don't know, probably like Dragon Ball Z or something. Anything by Akira Toriyama, but definitely movies would be Studio Ghibli. So that's Hayao Miyazaki, Totoro, Ponyo. Have you seen any of those, Lamont? You like? I'm speaking gibberish. You're like, what is that?
All I heard was wong wong wong.
Like Charlie Brown's teacher.
I'll have to go back and listen to it. Get my nephew to help me look at some of this stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right, we gotta see what you look like from head to toe. So you just gotta back up and don't touch the desk. Just
I'm wearing this puffy sweater. I don't want it to be like make it look like I'm big. But hold on.
Just move the chair out the way. Just go back to that table and give us a spin. Okay.
You see, this is good.
There you go. Give us a spin. He was like, I'm gonna lift this shirt up.
Yeah, so you can see. I mean, like fat ass.
This is Sterling, you all. He is the only one that came on tonight that was not from the Midwest or small city. He lives in Atlanta. He's 32, 5'10", 215 pounds. He is a Sagittarius, more like verse bottom. He works in illustration. He's open to getting married and having children. He will date between 28 and 55. He prefers that guys live in Atlanta, but if not, other cities are okay. He likes guys with more like a dad bod, slim, athletic, fit, open to that. He's open to race, but sounds like he prefers black guys, and he's into monogamy. Tell us your Instagram handle one more time and spell it for us.
Yes, it's at Life of Sterling. It's LY. Sorry, it keeps falling down because it's not set up right. Okay, it's at Life of Sterling, LYFEOF, and then Sterling STERLING. Yeah, that's my IG.
Okay. Listen, Sterling, thanks for showing us Atlanta.
But this is the good side of Atlanta. This is the good side of Atlanta.
It is an accurate representation of Atlanta.
Who, me?
It is. I think it's a great representation.
Okay, yeah, good. Okay, don't say accurate. Say good representation.
Accurate, good, same thing. Okay.
No, I'm the good type. I'm the good type.
Yes. All right. So listen, go on some dates. Come back and give us an update. All right.
I will. I will do that. Thank you so much.
All right, good night, Sterling.
All right. Bye.
Okay. Bye. Okay. ATL in the house, people. ATL in the house. What y'all think of Sterling? Did you think he is dateable, not dateable? If you think he's dateable, go ahead and put a 10. If not, put a 1. Okay. I got 2 things to tell y'all before I get off this live. Okay. So stick around. Okay. I want y'all to vote. Okay. What y'all voting? 10 if he's dateable, 1 if he's not. Brian, stop it. Okay. Stop it, Brian. Stop it. Stop it. All right, your scores are all over the place. These scores, they're all over the place. I see 1s through 10s. Listen, he did not say you had to smash on the first date. He just said he needs to see what the piece looks like on the first date. He said, ain't nobody wasting no time. There you go, Anthony. There you go, Anthony. All right, so listen, I'm gonna give you my recap of this, okay? If you notice, well, first of all, thank you all so much for showing up to YouTube because Instagram had a glitch today. So I was like, let me at least come on YouTube and do the show. So that's why we're on both YouTube and Instagram. I don't know if we'll be back on YouTube next week. I don't know. Y'all got to, if enough people DM me and be like, hey, Lamont, do YouTube again, maybe we'll come back on. But y'all got to like the damn video and share it. That's how we come back to YouTube. Okay. So thank y'all for showing up. Okay. I'll say that. Okay. My 2 things I want to say. If you notice, the majority of guys, all except one person that came on tonight was from the Midwest. Okay. All of them were from the Midwest or a small city. All of them were intentionally trying to date. We caught that theme. We caught that theme. The other theme, did y'all notice it in the comment section? Did you notice it in the comment section? Yes or no? I want to see if y'all noticed it. I know I'm screaming. I'm gonna lower my voice. I'm gonna lower my voice. But did y'all notice it? Did y'all notice it? What'd y'all notice? Y'all didn't notice it? Y'all didn't notice it? You didn't notice it. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see. I ain't see y'all. No one is saying it. All y'all be talking, I'm going to tell y'all right there. No, they weren't all bottom. Some were top. Some were verse top. Some were versatile. Some were verse bottom. No. That was, y'all thinking wrong. No. Oh, y'all didn't notice it. Okay, I will tell you all this. A lot of you all keep saying gay men don't want monogamy. Everybody want to be in an open relationship. Everybody want to be poly. Everybody want to be this. Gay men don't want monogamy. All the Midwest people, even the guy from Atlanta, said he wanted to be in a monogamous relationship. And I asked them how do they define monogamy. I asked them how they define monogamy. And they said they just want one-on-one. So for all the people who be like, oh, all the gay men in open relationships, they in that poly stuff, your man that you want to be in a relationship, in a monogamous relationship, may not be in DC. He may not even be in New York. He's probably not in Atlanta. Okay? I'm gonna tell you that, okay? They said when they're in a relationship, not when they're single, they said when they're in a relationship, they want to be a monogamous relationship. So you're like, Lamont, what am I do with that information? Y'all might need to start visiting some of these small cities. If you want to be in a monogamous relationship, you might need to go on to Jackson, Mississippi. You might need to go to Detroit. Hell, you might even need to fly to Seattle, Washington, and go to that gay bar, get on that app, or go to that church there to find yourself your monogamous man. Y'all keep coming down to Atlanta doing Pride looking for your husband. Y'all keep looking, you're going to DC Pride looking for your husband, and you're talking about, oh, I want to be in a monogamous relationship. How's that working for you, friends? How's that working for you? You might need to visit Kansas City. I'm not saying there is nobody in those big cities that want to be in a monogamous relationship. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying this is what y'all just witnessed. You do the research, you find out, you let me know how it works, okay? All right. I see y'all here. I see y'all. Listen, somebody said I can't go visit no sundown town. You might have to risk it, friend. You might have to risk it. I'm just saying. All right, so I'm off that soapbox. I'm going to something else that I want you just to keep in mind. So probably next month, I'm going to start this. So I know when Art co-hosted with me, it seems like y'all like a co-host. Y'all like a co-host. Y'all like when I have co-hosts. Art actually has been my other co-host, and my siblings have. So starting in January, I'm going to allow, people to co-host the dating show with me. Literally, I'm going to let someone co-host this, like ask questions, be my literal real co-host, not somebody who just sits there and acts shady. No, I'm going to let people co-host. So if you want to co-host with me sometime next year, just DM me, literally send me a message and let me know. Send me a message on Instagram at The Gay Dating Coach. You got to have a real account, not from your damn ghost account, though. We're not doing that. We're not doing that, friend. Okay. Somebody said Art is banned. Art is not banned. He's not. I love Art as a co-host. Yes, we're going to bring Art back as a co-host at some point. But if any of you all want to co-host with me in the upcoming year, just send me a DM. We'll talk about how it works. I'll walk you through it. Okay. All right. Today we've been on here for almost 3 hours. So I don't want y'all to be like, Lamont, you never do, a long show. We have been on here for 3 hours. So if you do want to co-host with me at some point, send me a DM on Instagram, The Gay Dating Coach, and we'll talk about it. Also, if you are single, I always put this out. If you're single, and you're looking for love, you definitely should check out my website, which is betterwaytomeet.com. And that means I'll work with you one-on-one to do dating coaching sessions. And I will also find some guys to send you on dates with. Like, I literally find guys that you want to go on dates with, and I plan them. So check out the website and send me a message. All right, people, I'm done for the night. The show was fun. Hopefully you all had a good time as well. Let me see something. I was trying to do something before. Yeah, that's what I want to end the show with. So I'm trying to do something with the graphics. Good night. I will see you all next week. Great show.